Don't let me hold this up. You know what I'm saying? Well, welcome to your Free Neighborhood Podcast. Coming from Air Homes for the new year. For the new year, yeah, shit's working a little bit better, guys. Welcome to 2025. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Episode
He
83 of your
here.
Free
He
Neighborhood
activated.
Podcast. I am your host Jay, aka Jay Duce, aka Mr. Prolific, aka He's Him, aka Pharaoh J, aka so much shit, aka leader production, aka I do a lot of shit, guys. You know what I'm saying? Go check the resume. And to my left, the beautiful,
Said
illustrious
AKA, what
goddess
can I say?
herself. How you doing, baby? What you got for the people?
Hi, konnichiwa, ni hao. It is me. It is she. We are each other as always, and you already know where to find me. Actually, you know where to find me, but there is a new place to find me, and I'm offering an incentive. Okay, so I opened up a new Etsy shop for this year, calendar year, and I want to let you know that the first 10 orders that are made on that new Etsy account, I will be refunding you half your order amount after you receive your order and you give me a review online. Okay?
Okay.
The first 10 orders is getting half your money back. All right. And that's M Gotti Beauty on all platforms, mgottibeauty.com. Use the code neighbor at checkout, but that is only if you're a neighbor. And next to me,
Hellos. We're here. We're square. It's magic. What's up? Go follow the Instagram next to me.
Well,
What's going on, man? It's Peyton Ape. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. This is how we starting the year off. Like, I hope your shit was peaceful and productive, but on some real, if your parlay's been hitting, yo, send me a ticket, because I'm tired of this. Let me tell y'all something. Listen here. Anthony Edwards cooked my ticket yesterday by, like, 2 points. Then Julius Randle was the only one that cooked my other ticket. Like, bro, I've been losing so many tickets by 1 point or one rebound. When I say I'm on like a 20 plus ticket spree of losing by one. You mean? So if your tickets is hitting,
and you only put it in like one ticket? Like
contact me, please.
You only put it in like one ticket?
I've been putting in smarter tickets. You know, I used to do like the Mass Jones. I always make like a bunch of tickets in one. I've been being a lot more, like, just way more calculated now. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Every ticket I've lost so far, even though it's been a loss, it's like, damn, that was
That's
a good bet.
one.
But I'm tired of being like, that was a good one. I'd be ready to. It ain't even about the bread no more. I'm tired of taking the L. It's like, eventually, for most, not most, but eventually for a lot of bettors, it don't even come down to the money no more. Like, at the end of the day, of course, we want our bread. But just as a motherfucker that don't want to lose, like, you hate to lose. And that, just that thought, you log in on FanDuel and it's like you lost. That's what your balance say.
Hey,
It says you lost. Don't even check the damn ticket. You just look at your little balance in the corner. It should be like, no, you lost.
They be like, now you know.
And like, yeah, like the balance be like, now you know, you ain't even got to go to
Go
your
ahead,
settle
log out.
tickets. Like, look right there. You lost.
That's fat.
I be sick.
That shit stare you right in the face, nigga. You ain't got no money.
Yeah, like, don't worry. Don't even start searching to see what happened. You know what happened. You know what didn't happen.
I'm crying.
Well, how was everyone's holidays? You know what I'm saying? It's the new year. Niggas excited. Niggas got resolutions and shit.
It's not even a new year. It's all a lie.
That's right.
Well,
Keep going.
Yeah, the new year starts in the spring. Why would the new year start in a time where it's cold outside? People got seasonal depression. Like, this shit not real. They made this shit up. This not even 2024 for real. 25,
Right. You know
whatever
what's
the fuck
crazy?
they said it was.
You know what's crazy? How she said the year starting in spring. If this the new year, why the hell is Aries the first sign of the zodiac, which is in the spring?
Well,
the public doesn't go by the zodiac, so
Well,
there's that. But
I just wanted to add to the spice.
okay,
That's all.
so-
We was getting
Sinmar,
getting
guys.
conspi-
Everyone meet Sinmar. You know what I'm saying? She got some new content coming to you guys today.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, how was everyone's holidays? You know
Weekend
what
was
I'm
alright.
don't
man.
nobody give a fuck about
Yeah,
no
man.
pagan ass holidays.
Ain't
It was
that
a
about a
day
bitch?
off.
Let's talk that shit.
saying?
What?
Ain't that about a bitch?
What?
You didn't have a good Christmas?
That's
So you talk about that, nigga. Damn. Somebody give a fuck about no pagan ass holiday. Well, I think we had a good time. I enjoyed being with my family on a day off really this fucking week.
yes, but what I'm saying is people can have a day off that is not surrounded by paganism. Is
Oh
the
my
point.
goodness. I wasn't paganizing at the time. I just was
It
having
is. You don't have to paganize something that's already pagan.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's not even, if you want to get technical, that's not even a man's birthday for real, for real. I don't even, all this shit a lie.
I'm not doing it for that
All
reason.
this shit a lie.
I'm not doing
What
it
are we
for that
doing?
reason, but okay, guys.
What are we doing?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Send Mars, guys.
Let's
I need
go.
a Umar drop. Send Umar a drop coming.
Yeah, that was fuck it. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
she ain't lying, but on the other side, yeah, it is cool to, be around your family. You don't have to wait until that time to be around your family, but, it is a good time to be very, very intentional. Life kicking everybody ass. So, as far as the holiday itself, I for sure got some viewpoints that align with Sin's 100%. But as far as like out, just the social part of it, like, you just like the social practice of it, it's definitely cool to, get around fam. I guess, the gifts, all of that shit, whether you give gifts or receive gifts, like whatever. But really just being around family members, like, it's nothing ever wrong with that. And as easy as it seems that to like be around family all the time, we all know life is kicking everybody's ass in some way or another. So it's hard to like go out your way. As easy as it sounds, it's clearly hard to just go out your way to really just be around everybody. There's certain people you probably make that y'all time just aligns enough to where y'all can be around each other. I got certain cousins, got a lot of siblings. There's only like one or two that I feel like I'm around all year round, and then it's like it's certain periods like what just passed where I know I'm gonna see the rest of my siblings. You know what I mean? So that part is cool. Everything else, I'm right there with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on all.
I just
bullshit.
hate the fake pressure of it all, where it's just like people like, I hate seeing statuses of people like, oh my gosh, like I can't get my kids anything for Christmas. I'm so stressed out. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? What?
I agree with you on that because I ain't gonna hold you, like, I even had slight pressure, and like that's not a holiday that I even like celebrate just off of my religion, but my children are, they are Christian, their mothers are Christian, so it's like, it's almost like damn, and I grew up being able to receive, those type of experiences, so it's hard to, as much as I want to stand on my beliefs, it's hard to like just snatch that from these kids. So they celebrated that shit at my at grandma's house.
Okay.
And I donated gifts.
I like how you put
That
that.
had nothing to do with the holiday.
It was
I
not
just
a
gave
near,
gifts.
not a near,
They
not a
chose to
mistletoe
give
near
it
my
on that
crib.
day.
Of course.
It was not a
No gift
damn
wrapping.
bub, not a
No
nothing.
gift bag.
But I was like, I ain't
No
gonna rob,
gift
right?
bag.
No gift
But
bag.
I was like, I ain't gonna rob y'all though. Y'all going to grandma's house. Like grandma
That's
is
a good
within,
job.
she is within her right. Practice all of that.
That's a good job. I mean, and you
put
can
the
get gifts
pagan
whenever
tree
you
up.
want. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
tell them, and they can disperse it as they choose. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
That's
know
how
what I
they
mean?
do
So-
it.
Talk about jolly old St. Nicholas.
And my children
Yeah.
definitely know what's
This
up.
guy.
You know, I mean, and you know what? Now that we on it, I kind of want to bring up a topic. How do y'all feel about? I'm gonna answer after I ask, but how do y'all feel about telling your kid, about Santa Claus, like whether he's fake or not. Now,
You're not
wrapping
doing that
it.
shit.
I tell y'all, like for me, I never ever gave Santa like the godlike image to my children, but I did it in a way without making Santa negative. I just was like, bro, he's a character. It's like Mickey Mouse. Like you never had to believe Mickey Mouse was real to love this character. You never had to believe SpongeBob was real to love SpongeBob. Like he's a character, and it's like he symbolizes like Christmas, and when you see people dressed up like him, it's like in that way, it's like I feel like without crushing their imagination, I was able to like kind of really lay a foundation for Santa to live longer for them, because you know, with us, once we got to a point where it's like, oh, Santa Claus is really my mom or dad or whatever, then it's like it's almost, I don't want to say it's like some big letdown. It's not like some villain origin story, but
for some, it could
but
be,
it
'cause
definitely,
it's the lie,
yeah,
that's the lie
exactly,
around it that makes it so like,
exactly. And then for some kids, it could make you end up questioning, like God,
Everything.
because you end up giving this character
like, well, if that's been
God,
a
like
lie.
you gave him this godlike image, and then you find out that person was really just a character, and it kind of gives it this negative image as you get older and kind of look at who he is, when all in all, you looking at him from a character as a jump. Even when
Mhm.
people get older, people still love Mickey Mouse. People still love like some of their childhood characters. They didn't have to. It never turned into a thing of like, oh, when I got older, it's almost like wrestling. Like some people realize when you realize wrestling
It's fake.
wasn't what
like,
it was, you fall back on it. Versus if you went into it knowing from the jump it was
It's
entertainment.
just entertainment.
It's not
Then
gonna
you-
be as insulting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you get older. So I feel like for me, I didn't want to take away their
I like
joy,
how you,
but
I like
yeah.
the way you came up with that solution. For me, it was very much the opposite because I just feel like I'm very like straightforward. I don't need to sugarcoat shit, especially in this world because the world ain't going to sugarcoat shit. for
Right,
you.
exactly.
And like, ain't no white man coming down no chimney putting gifts. No, no, that's not what happens. That don't even make sense. And I remember the time where my mom tried to, I was like, I don't remember how old I was, but I was fairly young. When I asked my mom, I'm like, she kept telling me like, okay, you know, the night before Christmas, you gotta go to sleep so, you know, Santa could come give you gifts. And I said, so how it makes sense that one man with 12 reindeer, why do reindeer even fly? That's number one. But how does it make sense that 12 men with one reindeer goes to every kid house in the entire world, not in Pennsylvania, not in America, in the entire world in 24 hours? I said, we don't even got a chimney. Where he going? She said, well, for apartments, he going, because this is when we used to live in an apartment. He said, for
Oh,
apartments,
yeah, you cooked her.
for apartments, he comes in the front door. I said, oh, okay. So I put a piece of hair between on the front door handle and the entrance. So like you have to break the hair in order to get in the front door. So the next morning I goes to check to see if the piece of hair was still there, and it was. And I'm like, oh. So I guess Santa didn't use the door because my hair's still right here. And she's like, yo, what is wrong with you? Like, I had a point to prove. Don't lie to me.
That's how my young boy is, yo. My young boy is so calculated. Like, my youngest daughter is calculated as hell, man. You gotta watch her. She would go out her way and do some shit like that. Like,
Yeah, because don't lie to me.
just
I think that's always
you
been a
gotta
pet
watch
peeve. Like,
her,
since I was a child. Like, why are you lying? That's weird. Like, that's a lie. Don't do that.
But
I do like how
was
you
trying to save
came
it.
up with
And you
that.
see what I mean? Like, it was trying to save. They was trying to harbor your imagination, and the whole time it's
But I
like
could have
you
an
could just
imagination
add
without
to it by
y'all
like, yo, a
lying.
character takes imagination. Like, honestly, whoever made Santa Claus, they was in their bag.
Whoever
Like,
personified Santa Claus is a sick person, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
yeah.
he could have been a character, and I would have been
Yeah,
absolutely
exactly.
fine with
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Yeah, whoever took it
Movies,
there, it
all
was like,
that,
all right, yeah, you
yeah.
gave him the whole godlike abilities and all of that. All right, chill. But the character himself is like, all right, yeah, but the boy kind of slapped.
I will
ain't
say
mad-
though,
mad at him.
this the movie that he first of all, this guy turned into fucking super. I thought we were in alignment with this holiday and all holidays alike. Okay, not him.
Saint
He
J.
turned into fucking old Saint Nick.
Saint
Ordered
J,
a whole
okay.
fucking
Dude.
Christmas tree on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Very me like.
putting that together, then finds a Christmas movie.
Mm.
Okay, which I
Oh, okay,
actually
you got
did
in the
like
spirit.
though. Oh no, I'm talking about. I did like the movie we watched on Christmas Eve though. But what was the movie that we watched with the actual Santa Claus? I liked that one. That was
With The Rock?
yeah.
Oh, you talking about Red One?
Red One. How
Yeah,
was it?
that was good.
I gotta watch
For
it.
somebody who does not care about shit like that, it was a good movie.
I
And
gotta
I was
watch
like,
that one.
okay, like
Good little message.
it was. Yeah, it did the job. It did what it was
Ryan
supposed
Reynolds
to do.
was in his bag, and that joint with
Ryan Reynolds is funny. As
and that
hell.
joint with what's his name? from
Wait, was
fucking
that the
Step
same
Brothers,
movie?
Will Ferrell.
Okay,
Oh
shit,
my
that was the
damn,
same
Will
movie?
Ferrell
No,
in that
she said-
joint.
I
too.
gotta
What was
watch
that
it.
one?
Right,
Red
damn,
One.
you
It
got
was
Ryan
It's
Reynolds
crazy.
and Will.
like a Christmas
I gotta see
story.
it.
Send
I've
us
been
that
trying to
joint.
see it
Okay.
for a
It
little
was a
bit.
musical.
The one with Will
Put that in the
Ferrell.
group. Oh, it's a musical.
So wait.
No, it was a
Wait,
good. It was,
hear me out,
all right,
because
but
I
it's
also
a Ryan Reynolds,
hate-
Will Ferrell musical.
All right,
hate
I'm listening.
musicals.
Then we on the same
I
page.
hate musicals. If
Sell it
as
to me.
soon as I hear somebody start singing, I will literally cut the shit off.
Yep, sell it to me.
I
But
like musicals.
the way that movie played out, the message was so deep that once they started singing, I was just like, oh shit, this is a musical, huh? I already done watched enough of it to just be like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna let it rock. And it wasn't like one of those Broadway
Everything's a song,
musicals
though.
where every 5 seconds they singing. Like I feel like maybe it was like 6 songs throughout the whole movie. Like
That's
it
not
wasn't
bad.
nothing crazy, but it
And they got Will Ferrell and
Yeah,
yeah,
Ryan
it was a good
Will Ferrell
job.
singing and shit.
It was decent
Oh
too.
my
Like the
God.
whole
Oh, you gotta check Will
if they-
Ferrell.
matter
Will
of fact-
Ferrell been
Nah, I
that
love Will
nigga.
Ferrell.
Matter
I'ma
of fact,
watch it.
I
I
will
love
go
Will
to
Ferrell.
the extent of saying if
Musically,
they
I'm
ever
talking.
did that joint on Broadway, I might would be able to go see it. Like yeah, and
No, I ain't gonna lie. Will Ferrell easily one of my favorite comedians, so I would definitely go. I would definitely go see. He's funny
Yeah,
as shit.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He is funny as shit. I hope he never loses that. Like, I want him to be old as shit and funny
I'm
as shit
crying.
still. Like,
Yeah, I feel like the
Will
older
Ferrell
you get, the
is-
funnier you get because you get more
yeah,
experience in
Will
life.
Ferrell is hilarious, yo.
Yeah, no,
That's my
I just was
guy.
like you know when you start remembering Christmases, like for me, I had like 5 to 7 was the best Christmases ever, because I can remember on one, you don't just see pictures, and then 2, it was just before you got siblings and you kind of shift to that role. So for me, it was like, yo, I gotta make this joint, like this could be his first joint to remember. So why not do it up a little bit, make it feel a little special, and not around no white man in no suit, nothing, never mentioned, never said. Most you saw was the movies,
Right.
and I'm not even glorifying the movies. My kid not paying attention. I'm not forcing him to pay attention to it, just
Right.
because it's nostalgia a little bit for me. But other than that, it was a good time. I like, again, that's my level. I like getting people gifts. I like getting people what they want. I like getting people they didn't expect. So it's a good time of the year for me, man. I just don't know, had a good time.
This was one of my gifts, the tea
Yeah,
infuser
I'm a
cup.
super villain then.
See me using it.
Because, no. Even though I don't have no kids, when my little sister was born, she only got 3 years of seeing Santa. After that, it was over. No, there is no Santa. I'm Santa. What do you want? Like,
Yeah,
I
We're
but
not
I
doing
definitely
that.
agree though. I just feel like, why can't we just make our own holiday
'Cause
that
we in the store
has a
picking out
meaning
her
that we
gifts.
can all get
Right.
behind? Like
Yeah, my kids don't
everything
give a
about
damn
Christmas
either. That
is
shit did not
bullshit.
crush
we're
my
not
That's
doing
what bothers
it.
me.
Well,
Like, I'm
I
sorry,
mean-
but no, because I'm walking through the store trying to pick out her gifts, and she like, oh, yeah, that's what I want. I put it in the cart. Well, Santa's supposed to get it. I'm Santa. Do you want it or not? Because this is your only chance to get it. Like,
Hey, yo.
I hate the whole idea
yeah, nigga, you a
behind
villain
it.
for that response. Hey, nigga.
It's
Hey,
Santa, nigga.
Cut all that barking out,
Santa,
little
nigga.
nigga.
Hey,
You getting
nigga,
the
it's
gift
Santa, nigga.
from me, nigga.
I'm
yeah.
Santa,
And
nigga.
she knows to this
Well,
day.
again, if my kids
She
start
said,
She,
"Look at
asking
me,
about,
my
I'm the
little sister
captain
already
now."
know, huh?
if
This my
my
list.
kids like, oh, Santa buys this ever, I
Cool.
would definitely correct them, be like, no, that's not a thing. This is a mommy, dad, because I knew that. Like, I started putting the gifts out for my sisters at 7, so it's like at that point. You have a different, but it still was magical for me because my sisters got to have the experience, and now I feel like I'm the director, like I'm helping curate the experience. And then for me, my mom would still kind of do a little like, oh yeah, like for Christmas this year, she bought me some clothes and laid them out on the couch, as you can see
Right.
today, and laid them out on the couch, and that was a huge memory of my mom doing that for me. Like after we done made the whole tree shit, you got me the magical shit for little girls with the fucking doll houses and brat shit. Oh, I fuck brats, nigga, fuck y'all. I'm sick, brats, fuck y'all. But the shit was
You're
too
a hater.
complicated to
Fuck
put
brats.
together. The shit
You're
was
a
complicated
hater.
as fuck. Nigga, why need screws and shit for a doll? This shit should come and pop open. That should be it. Boom, pop, dollhouse.
Shout out to
No,
the
that was
Brats, because
Barbie
who wants to be a
houses, Bratz.
Barbie?
Fuck that, nigga.
Exactly. Who wants to be
I'm
a
like, it's a
Barbie?
significant difference
Fuck
between
y'all.
Brats
Shout
and
out to the
Y'all
Barbie.
made
Brats.
this shit hard shit to put together. The shit with the fucking toy sets, but it was all you laid
If
it
you
all
got
nice.
problems with that, you should. I'm glad Polly Pocket going,
I'm
because
crying.
Polly Pocket was a motherfucker.
Nigga, Cabbage Patch Doll girls, all that shit. Fuck them all, nigga.
I just
That
feel
shit
like,
was-
why can't we choose a time, first of all, in better weather, like spring, maybe even fall,
I
summer,
like that it was
whatever.
kind of white Christmas this year.
No,
Oh,
I
my
felt like this was
gosh.
a complete bad omen.
I hate
It started
snow.
thundering.
I do like
it
the
started
aesthetic.
raining.
I do like
That
the
was,
aesthetic
New
of
Year's.
snow.
Still.
Snow looks good.
Snow
A good
is a
snow
bad omen,
scene.
too.
If we could
With
have
Christmas
snow
tree
with
lights?
I
Come
hate
on.
it.
I
hate
can't do
snow.
it.
Oh my god.
I don't want to
hate
be
snow.
outside. Like
If
I
the
just
light show
don't
wasn't
like,
outside, I would go to the motherfuckers, but it's cold.
I unfortunately don't even
Yeah,
like
it's
Christmas
cold.
trees
I don't want to see
anymore.
light shows in the summer, nigga.
I don't
No,
like
this
I
Christmas
don't
light-
want to
trees.
see light
My mom
shows.
tree plastic as
Period.
fuck.
Like let's just.
Oh, I seen this
not.
Chinese tree, and it's a pole, and it come out the box, and you just drop it on that joint, and it's decorated. I said, oh, that's a tree for me.
I'm
Hey
crying.
yo.
I just
But
think
yeah.
that we could create our own special
So-
day that we
so
can
yeah.
celebrate with a great meaning behind it, because it's not just Santa Claus. Christmas itself, like all of the meanings behind what people are celebrating, no matter how much you try to change it, it is what it is.
What
Man,
happened to Krampus?
so-
Can
White
we
people make
celebrate
every
Krampus?
holiday racist for their kids. So
Can
for
we
me,
celebrate
I don't
Krampus?
think it's the issue for me to make my holiday nothing about the white people shit and just about my family love and gift giving. And also, I mean, why? Like again, we can definitely create another holiday. Why not? We could do that.
Right.
But this one around where everyone else is getting gifts, I like my kid to feel the cheer of everyone else.
Pod
I
Day
don't
May
want it to be
17th. From now on.
Okay.
Podmas,
Podmas.
Podmas.
May
whenever, you know what I'm
17th,
saying?
y'all.
Yeah,
holla
what
at
I'm
me.
saying is the same,
Donate
like
us
kind of
some
the similar
gifts.
way to how Peyton is, where he's like, if he doesn't want to necessarily rip that experience away from his
Yeah.
children, you could send them to a house that does that experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm
much.
saying, we don't got to do that shit.
Yeah, and then on top
Like,
of that,
no,
like I
I'm
said,
not
yeah, and then on
sure.
top of that, like I said, you can always
Why do you
wanna,
feel like you have
if
to?
you don't want to like,
Because I didn't have a me growing up, so I'm not gonna put that responsibility on my mom or anybody else to do what they did for my whole life. They did their job for me. My kid is my kid. I don't need anybody else to do for me, especially for me. Going to like my grandparents held it down, no doubt. But like the auxiliary family when it came to Christmas, oh, I was one of the niggas that forgotten about nigga. It'd be like, oh shit, this nigga here. Take that. That's some toy shit we found in the dollar store.
yeah, I can feel that.
Here's a toy little cap gun, nigga. Oh, here's some shit my kid been using for a week, but
I can feel that because I'm not gonna hold you. The only reason why it's not happening at my house is
Religious,
strictly
yeah.
because of my religion. And aside from my religion, before I took my shahada, they were getting Christmas at my house. I was doing a tree and everything. I did take over that role, but because I wanted to honor my religion, but I also didn't want to. I try not to like make my decisions at the expense of other people, whether it be my kids, my friends, whatever. Don't even matter. But in this particular situation, we talking about my children who they did not take their shahada. You know what I mean? And you know, one of them is too young to even take her shahada. So it's like, at that point, you know, if they want to do that, then cool. I would never force them to do so. But as of today, as of right now, they are children that came from Christianity. So it's like, I would feel selfish to be so strict that I didn't even find out an alternative way to get them to still experience that. But if it wasn't for my religion, I do agree. I wouldn't have put that responsibility on anybody else. I would have made it my job to do the things that I seen my mom and dad do for me. You know what I mean? So it's like cool. But yeah, I forgot. I was about to say more, but the mimosa started.
I'm
Yeah,
crying.
sometimes that.
And that's why
John-
you get a large cup.
Yeah,
But
sometimes, you know what I mean?
but yeah, I mean yeah. So it was a good Christmas. I think we had a good time. To me, you even got called that. You call it whatever you want. But yeah,
That's what it's called. If you gonna celebrate it,
I
The
guess.
holidays. That's what I say.
that's
The
what I've been-
holidays.
That's what I say at work every day.
Come
Some
on,
old head trying
man.
to check me, yo. Why some
all
old
of
head
the
trying to check me
holidays
about
though,
religion real
like
quick?
all
He
of the
said
was
happy
like-
holidays.
Kwanzaa.
He was like, "Happy holidays."
Happy Kwanzaa.
You let me ask you this, brother.
Oh, man.
God is good.
Shut up, yo.
All the time, go ahead, get out of my fucking store.
Where that orange juice?
Under the table.
Y'all play too much.
But yeah, no, it was hilarious. It was some funny shit that happened. Shit. What else
Is it
happened over this
mixed?
holiday time? Some girl tried to bag
Probably
me at
not.
Wingstop.
Is
It's
it
not mixed. You can mix it though. I mean, y'all.
You said somebody tried to beg you at Wingstop.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Not I don't give a goddamn. Talk about some
Well, she liked that shit. So
Yes.
I'm in line at Wingstop, and it's fuck. I'm not in line. I walk in, there's nobody in there. Shorty go to take my order. She said, oh, I need a name for your order. I'm like, lady, it is no one to fucking.
I'm crying.
There's not a soul in here. Y'all niggas is just talking. The one girl cooking the shit already see me here, ask for fries, start making the fries. I'm like,
You
but the
had
name's
one job.
Jay. She was like, all right, what would you like?
You had one job, yo.
Hey, yo. What's happening?
You still love me? You still love me? All right.
Well, I like how we all watch this. But niggas was my soul's like, all right, please don't spill it all. But hey, yo, yeah, put that to the don't hey. Okay, yeah. All right.
Shake it first.
But yeah, so Shorty was
Here.
So first thing she do is compliment how I smell. Oh my god, you smell so good. I was like, yeah, my girl's got me some cologne.
Yeah, that I ain't never seen too. He talking about some. Oh, you got this for us, huh? And then I ain't seen it since.
Yeah, you got a nice size. You got a good travel size, so it fits in the bag perfectly. It's just
You would make anything fit in the bag.
well, and she got me a new bag. So shout out to Christmas on that note. But yeah, so Shorty was just complimenting. Then they was kind of like begging for a tip, so I gave him a tip and ran out of there. But yeah, it was just a holiday season. People are in the holiday cheer. I ain't getting no tips to share at work though. You niggas was broke, spending your fucking flex spending cards and ass old heads. Getting my goddamn.
I wonder
nerves.
why. Maybe because everybody felt pressured to spend money for Christmas.
Talk about it.
I mean, I didn't feel pressured. I just
I felt pressured.
felt it was my.
Why did you
Yeah,
take that
experience.
personally? I was talking about the people that you just were
I
I
complimenting.
felt
just
I felt
answering for
fucking
me,
fuck
man.
that.
But
I
you
felt
ain't the
pressured.
people
I'm
that
just
I was
answering
talking
for me.
about.
I'm just answering for
I got
me,
a
though.
teenager.
Yeah.
She sent me that list. Said I don't give a damn about what you practice. Here go my list, nigga.
I'm
That's what I
crying.
got. I got a list, and I looked at that list and was like, God damn, baby girl, you know you got a sibling, right?
Hey, yo. So speaking of other traditions, the word or question on the street is, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Hi, my New Year
I'll put it on my list, too.
resolution, top of my list is to be an asshole again. Cause I'm
Oh.
done being nice. I'm done
I
being
love
a
that for you.
pushover.
I love that for you.
I am
I
in
do.
my
I
fuck
love that
you,
for you.
leave me alone years. So yeah, ha ha. Leave the head. I don't care. I don't care.
Should we hold you accountable for this?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
If we
for
catch
sure.
you caring too much, should we say something?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Jay already does. So.
I already
sure.
know. Should
All
we
she gonna
join?
do is start hiding it when she cares.
Should we-
She not that good, man.
Yo,
She not that good.
This, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, you gotta watch.
You
hold
gotta
on.
clip this. She's
Pause
like,
on
when you
Magic
say what
real
you
quick.
said, this is
might
her
be a
response. Her
Magic
response was
part.
like,
Mag try to hold it in, be like, no, I don't want.
The
to
Cos-
You know, eventually
I don't wanna
it's gonna
talk
come
about
out.
it.
The
Eventually
Cosby
it's gonna
Bob
come
was-
out. But in the beginning, she's gonna be trying to be
the
like,
Cosby Bob is
no.
crazy.
Nigga,
You said-
nigga, it be
you
regular
said-
conversation. It be regular conversation on the way to the bank. Yeah, so like, how was your weekend? I don't want to talk about it. I'd be like, all right, shit, cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, yeah,
I'm a Leo.
my weekend was cool as shit. Yeah, she like, yeah, but this nigga, man, I'm like, oh,
we talking about it.
okay.
Hey.
So you don't want me to say shit?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I gotta process it in my head and be like, how deep is this really to me? Oh no, this shit is deep, man. This shit really was fucked up. Like, but yeah, I'm done with that. My other resolution is to start saving and budgeting because I have shit to do this year.
period. Okay.
And my last resolution is just to be with me, like myself. Honestly, I'm been chilling. Let's see if I can make it another year single.
Okay.
You hear that, you hoes?
Yeah.
Better get in line.
Hey, yo. What about you, Peyton? What's your New Year resolution?
I would say mine would involve discipline, number one, just in all categories, including
For
you know,
sure.
money. You know what I'm saying? So discipline. Then just pulling the camera out more. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like that was one of my biggest. Clearly, that was my biggest one of my biggest downfalls. Just period, not even just last year. I feel like I'm definitely
I forgot to
surrounded.
cut that shorter, but yeah.
I can help you with that.
Please, nigga. Yeah, and his New Year resolution is helping Jay more with the pod. Yeah, guys. You know what I'm
we can
saying?
add
Paying
that in
that
there.
content,
That's fine. We can
flooding
add
your
that in
streets. You know what I'm saying?
there. But yeah, just you know, I feel like I'm surrounded. Aside from Jay, well, you guys, period. Aside from y'all, I'm surrounded by people that's extremely talented. That's sitting on like mountains of work, typically music, but they fail to pull the camera out and you know create, like really maximize how much content like we could really have. So I'm trying to be big on that. All of us just holding each other accountable, just man pulling that damn camera out. Don't make no excuses. If
Listen,
you ain't got the
I
certain
want y'all
camera.
to be very, very clear on what that accountability word means because don't mention that word, around me.
Right, if you're not gonna do it.
You
for real.
don't
Yeah.
want to be accountable.
If you don't want to be held accountable.
That's why he quiet.
I don't mind. See, I don't mind sin holding. I would never mind sin holding me accountable because I know at the end of the day it'll come from love.
It's all
even
love,
if,
for sure.
Even if sin was like legit cussing me the fuck out, like
Sometimes people don't understand
fucking-
it.
They saying they can send while using the phone.
Spit.
Like, she ain't gonna call me. She gonna text me. I can be deal with that. So
might be in person. You never know.
Okay.
It's like so.
I know where you work at.
But it's certain people. It's certain people that I can accept all criticism from just because I know like it come from love. That shit could even turn into a shouting match, and I know like at the end of the day like that person was coming from love.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's certain people that you might want to tread lightly on how you approach me with whatever you about
Yeah,
to
because
say.
it's like, first of all, we not
I don't know you like that.
Just
Yeah,
calm
like, I
down.
don't even know if you really fuck with me. Like, do you even like me when you don't like me at that day? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you even still fuck with me when you not fucking with me today? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't think I get into a shouting match with you unless I feel like Like it's just not it. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you coming from a place where love, and I know you coming from a place where love and understanding, we're not gonna get in a shout match. I'm
Yeah,
gonna just
for
let you
sure.
chew me the fuck out. I'm gonna sit here like, damn, yeah, I get that. I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
My
You know what I'm
bad.
saying?
But
like,
if I feel as though you're not, I'm airing you the pussy. How you gonna tell me?
Right.
Like
Right.
you don't even know. Like I'm coming at your neck.
you feel me? Yeah. So it's like that's exactly. I know my response can be different depending on how I think you feel about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like, yeah,
views.
it's like if I don't
Yeah,
think
it's the
you really fuck
views.
with me, then it's like, hold up, you got me fucked up. But if I know at the end of the day, like, oh no, I know this person got love for me, then it's like I should probably listen to what they saying.
Yeah.
Even if
Just
I
take
don't
heed.
agree
You
right
don't
now,
gotta-
I should
Right.
at least,
You
I
gotta
should
hear
at
'em
least,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
I should
I
open
feel
this up a
that.
little bit. You know what I'm
Take
saying?
heed.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. But wait, Jay, you didn't say your resolution, did you?
Nope.
All right, when you
Okay.
say yours, I want to add to Sin's word on the street. I got a phrase of the year, and we just going, yeah, maybe we can keep that going.
I like that.
But yeah, so after you,
have one, or you just got one. 'Cause if you just got
everyone can have one, but I was, yeah, I that
Oh,
that
shit,
could be a
shoot
me
your shit. I go
segment.
after. I
Oh,
wanna
shit,
hear
I
it.
got a
You in the
phrase.
flow. Keep going.
No, it's a whole topic.
Oh,
I
shit.
got a
Okay.
phrase, for
say
sure.
your
I
thing.
thought it was a phrase.
Nah.
Nigga said no. It's
The
actually,
same way Sin word in the street go into a topic, yeah,
Yeah.
I basically took that and was like, what if we did a little
I
phrase
got a
of the
phrase
year?
for
I got a
sure.
phrase,
Okay.
yeah. So
I got a phrase that I'm
Yeah,
standing
so-
on.
So all right, we're waiting on me.
yeah, what's your
All
New
right.
Year's resolution, man?
So New Year's resolution one is continue to lose this weight. You know what I'm saying? Boy dropped a good. You know what I'm saying? Amount of pounds we could say
Shout out to my
50.
guy,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I'm counting.
Okay.
But
Damn, you
doing
ain't gonna
that
hit
better.
the air on yourself? Shit.
No, doing that better. Might do it in
He gonna be on
post.
Patreon acting crazy in like 9
Hey,
months.
yo.
Look at
Hey,
this,
yo,
yeah,
we
look
get
at
back,
this.
you know what I'm saying?
And with
But,
me in this joint acting a fool. He gonna be hanging off the fucking ceiling.
again, same
crying.
resolutions as last year for the pod. We did a lot of growth in this year with view counts. I'm saying shout out to y'all for
Yeah,
watching.
we
We
definitely
appreciate
did.
it. You know what I'm saying? Giving them more content out, like getting this shit out repeatedly, filming on more on the schedule. Bringing the team together is
one of
part
your
of this.
is
too.
one of your resolutions to after we record today, edit it and drop this today since it's New Year Day.
Well,
Depends on how we flowing, but like for me, like real shit, like and it's something I want to. Part of my new resolution is finding a way and maybe paying an editor like a legit going to find one on Fiverr to help with the episodes that I'm not like the most. Because again, my passion for this shit kind of sometimes affects the put out of work. Like it's harder for me to edit episode when I feel like we flowing. Like if it's like, oh shit, like damn, we've been here for a minute and I'm listening back and I gotta listen hard because we be like we get in our bag, so I
Yeah,
can't
for
you
sure.
can't skip over no shit really like in I'm not gonna tell other podcast processes bleep cut. I fucking might just I remember the convo enough to be like ain't nobody say shit like I can go ahead when it's dull, but for my own shit I gotta take it. I'm fine tooth comb. So like when we flown, it's easy to get episodes out, but when we not, it's a drag to edit sometimes. Cause then also I can feel me in the shit like when y'all going, I be over here like. Yeah, nigga. When we not and I'm trying to structure and then the whole fucking I'm going to pay you for 47 minutes, it'd be like fuck, man. Like
Right.
damn, I gotta go and cut because then now I'm like, all right, I'm inspired a little bit, so let me just get this moment because I'm thinking about the clips and shit. So it's definitely in the process of purchasing some help, but and bringing the team cohesion more. I got some pieces I want to add and just flush it out. Like I want to continue to grow every year. So this year is big growth for that in my personal life, financial life. Like it's a lot of shit. I got access to a lot of things I plan, a lot of things I signed up for. Now I got a responsibility to myself to execute on. So that's some big. It's big shit for the year 2025. Man, it's a good year. You know, your boy was born on the 25th, so I gotta turn it up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Birthday coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah,
Well,
New Year's resolution is to
absolutely.
be fucking way and some like quotable numbers like yo for we gonna be monetized by I want to say by my birthday. I want to say in view count way. And then in subscriber way, I want to kind of have that by around Peyton's birthday, around May. I want to do some special episodes.
April.
I'm going to get back to the Shroomcast. Got to get Patreon rolling again. Like, it's a lot of shit like we got access to. And for me, it's also like some shit in the other career life I'm trying to step back from. So it's lining it up properly with certain moves and certain things that I'm currently doing to make everything go over cohesively. So, I mean, yeah, been comparable numbers. So you hold us to it, you know what I'm saying? And for the numbers, that's 500 subscribers, y'all. By fucking April, May, you know what I'm saying? By then. And yeah, then view count, you know what I'm saying? Just keep watching, enjoy the episodes. I ain't got to you. I appreciate y'all much there. Y'all can like some more, nigga, and press the subscribe button on there. Comment too, nigga. We love the comments. We all engage with y'all. Everybody has a good time. more clips coming from these guys and all. And yeah, that's my now back to Peyton.
Side note, since we brought up April, I know you a little impulsive, Mr. Buy a tree on Christmas Eve. So I'm gonna put this bug in your ear for now. Meet me in North Carolina, for the Dreamville Fest first week of April. It's my birthday week.
The last
That's
one.
it's my birthday week. Well, it's the week before my birthday week,
Ain't this
but it's
the
my
last one?
Yeah, it's the last one. So yeah, well, it's the last one. We have a track record of rappers like fake
so we
retiring,
doing
so,
if we
yeah.
gonna do it, we gonna do it.
Yeah,
So-
I've already put my shit in. Like me, and my cousins, we
What
out.
package?
Like
Because if we going,
I might upgrade my package. Y'all let me
Okay.
know what package y'all get, because
The
I'm
highest
definitely a
one.
VIP package motherfucker.
I would just be going to Carolina because I love Carolina. I would not be participating in
Oh,
the
say no more.
festival
Oh
at all.
yeah, like me,
Not my thing.
I do love.
You know
I ain't
damn
gonna
well I
hold
don't
you.
even like festivals. And then when you say stuff like this, it makes me wonder, like,
I think you would be fine in super
like
VIP.
do you even know me?
Do you
Like,
even? I knew
do
that
you
was
even
your
know
I
me?
think she would be fine in super VIP. You get your own bathrooms, your own food.
I ain't gonna
Dreamville
lie,
Fest
VIP.
has vegan
I don't know if
options.
you. I don't
It's
know if
all
you've been to
included.
a festival on some VIP
Hear
shit.
me
I
out.
don't know.
What kind of music is going to be at this festival?
Hip hop. It's like
I
Dreamville.
don't go to hip hop concerts.
But like Ari Lennox gonna be there.
okay, but she's not the only one there.
Ari Lennox, Earth Gang, but like
I don't even know who Earth
it's-
Gang is.
You,
But
you might like Earth
you
Gang.
I
You
ain't
might
gonna lie,
like
you like-
Thundercat.
Listen to
It
what-
depends on what
listen
Earth
to
Gang
what
song
I'm
you
saying.
hear.
I don't.
Your
go.
nigga gonna be there.
Who is that?
You know who the
Shut
nigga from
up.
North Carolina?
Oh.
I'm about to say the
Shut
nigga
up.
from
Shut
Carolina.
And that honestly, that was I know that was the last one. That honestly might have been the first hip hop concert I've ever gone to.
Mhm.
So yeah, let's make this the first.
I ain't
hip-hop
gonna lie
festival,
though. I ain't gonna
'cause
lie.
a little nigga there.
Of any rap concert that I would ever try to pitch to you, this might be the one you would like. I feel like as long as
A
you're not
1 day pass.
as long as you're not in
But y'all
general
didn't
admission.
answer. Who gonna be there besides
Oh,
Ari and
well,
the,
yeah,
and
he
the,
can
and
look
the
it up
gang
real
that I
quick.
don't
I'm about to
listen
say,
to?
yeah, I'm
that I
about to
don't
say, he
know.
can
We
look
all
that
got iPhones.
Yeah, he
A
gonna have to
researcher
look that
coming
up.
soon too, guys.
But I ain't gonna hold you, though.
'cause
Ari-
these motherfuckers be like, all right,
Ari-
he can look it up.
Ari fuck around and be one of the
That's
closers
already
for
on
one.
a fucking phone
Ari-
playing marbles and shit.
She just
Hold
picked
on.
it up.
I have been doing a
Hey,
very,
nigga,
very,
it was a
very
joke.
good
But go look
job.
at episodes fucking
Yes, but right
80
this
through
episode,
60, nigga.
she just picked it up. She's
And-
done a great
New
job
Alright,
year,
today.
Hey,
new me,
fans.
motherfuckers.
Hey, yo.
Fans. All right, cool. Magic accountability shit. Yo, we putting a phone counter on the fucking screen,
New
nigga.
year,
Comment
new
the
me.
phone.
You know what I'm saying?
Comment the phone
I got
on
my
the
phone
fucking
out so I can look
put
up
the
the
iPhone.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nigga.
Correct my phone
I be
counter
doing
because
it
I might
too. You
miss a
gonna do
couple
it to me
times.
too.
But
I
even
might
outside
miss
of
some.
even outside of the artists that come, I don't like being in big spaces like
Yeah, I
that with a
feel
whole
that.
bunch of people. Like I've never gone to a festival. I'm
now,
not a
all
festival
right,
girl.
now here's where I'm gonna pitch it again.
Why they don't have a
If he going for VIP,
Super
VIP
VIP.
is bougie.
they don't have
Like
a lineup yet.
VIP is bougie.
Mhm.
You typically like if you was in general admission or you be cooked, that'd be your first and last.
How
I don't
many
even
people
think.
was in VIP though?
I,
Not
no,
that
I'm-
many.
I ain't even gonna hold you. As far as
Niggas be
VIP,
broke. I'm sorry.
you can be like this unless you like trying to get as close as possible and you up on the gate trying to see whoever record like whoever is
Nick,
trying to fucking perform. But
Super
for the most
VIP,
part,
you can go on stage. You can walk to a
oh,
person
I don't know
of
what the fuck he
stage.
talking about. He must be paying the goddamn. He paying the
No,
bag.
no,
I'm gonna
and-
pay.
and
I'm gonna
that's
pay the
what I'm
bag
saying.
under.
There's 3 VIP.
You know how like they got
Yep.
the. You know how like
Go
they got
ahead.
the paper
You got
bags at like
JV
ShopRite and they got the.
VIP.
Right?
You got varsity VIP,
then
and
you
then you
got
got
super
MVP
Yep.
VIP.
And there you go.
Cool. So he going for that. So whatever that is, new experience. But I can tell you my experience. I did Rolling Loud VIP and I did Made in America VIP. Rolling Loud VIP was fire. Like Rolling Loud VIP, I feel like the benefits was fire, but
Special area
Made in
access,
America's VIP gave us a better view of the art. Like we really had like front row. You had the general admission front row, and then there was a gated little entrance that was our entrance for front row. Like so, we right in front of general admission. But Rolling Loud
What was
VIP
the point of doing it?
Media passes. Go for free and we content.
for sure that'd be fire.
We
That's
can make that
that's
call.
kind of where I was going next.
I can
Yeah,
make
that's,
that call.
That's kind of where I was going next. But but
It just popped in my
yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's definitely where I was
Bruce,
going next. That'd be a vibe. But what I was about to say
so I
was
got
like
excited.
Where did you?
when I
you
did
see
Rolling
them
Loud though, Rolling Loud, your VIP section was right next to. It was in the same area as the artist lounge. So the artist. Basically, if the artist would leave that lounge, like, I walk past Wale. I'm in the fucking food line with fucking Kid Larray. That's Lil Bibby artist. Like you in the mix a little bit. Granted, like they got an extra little room that they can go into and do their thing. But when the artist would come out, their like gin pop was the VIP area, like where all of us was at. And then it was a club in that joint that I did not go into, but there was a club right that was like right behind us that you could have went into and had, probably got a section and shit like that, and you had your view of the stage. I feel like Rolling Loud did better with like just the benefits for like the customer, but Made in America, they did a good job with just like giving us better like viewership, like the way we were able to like see not better viewership, but like a better like angle of being able to see like the stage. Rolling Loud had us like on the side, but we was on this like hill, so we was kind of like over top of like general admission, so we could see over everybody that was in front of the stage, but we had this weird like side view where Made in America put you like front, and they put you right in front of the niggas in front row that's in general admission. But I think you would like it. Like I said, VIP,
Dang, God.
it's a little bougie. You're not gonna be like elbow to elbow.
Nicki Minaj.
This was last year.
I'm about to say y'all got me fucked up. I'm
Oh,
not
all right, that
going.
was last year.
They don't have the
Super
lineup
not
for
going.
We will not be
2025
there
up
this
yet.
year.
They don't got the
I'm
lineup
like,
up. That's crazy.
absolutely not. You lost
The
me.
lineup for
You
2025
fucking
is not
Well,
up
I got-
yet. But
I-
the lineup for
I
2024.
got Ari probably being
Whole
a
Dreamville.
closer. You know what I mean? I got her potentially, maybe not. Yeah, I'm about to say maybe not because
yeah.
she didn't have nothing like actually going this year.
And she did some requests.
Doechii fuck around and be there.
Facts.
Doechii might be there. Rhapsody might be there. She from North Carolina. The Baby most likely gonna be there. Tizo Touchdown was there last year. I know y'all don't really like Tizo like that.
I like Tizo.
But I think you.
I mean, it's not that I
Shout out
don't
to
like
you.
him. I
Tizo
just
is
don't
fire.
listen
Tizo's
to.
Tizo
Like,
is fire. You would like Tizo.
I
Maybe.
listen to 70s, 80s, honorable mention.
If they got
90s
people, all right.
music.
I'm gonna name people that you might like. That might be
Honorable
there.
mention
Like-
90s music for sure.
I'm gonna name people that even if you didn't hear these people, I'm assuming you might like them. Like you got Ari that might be there. Doechii might be there. The bull, what's his name? Sir. Sir
Yeah.
might be there. Or Sear, that's how you say it.
SIR.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Sir.
okay,
It's
all
Sir.
right,
But I
yeah,
say
Sir.
SIR.
All right, you got
It's
Sir.
SIR.
He probably gonna be there. Don Toliver, I'm like 70-30 on that. It depends
I
on
don't
which
know if
Don
Don
Toliver.
gonna be
It depends
there.
on which Don Toliver song you hear.
I
You
don't
may
know
or
if
may
he
not
gonna
like
be
him. And let me think of anybody else. I already said Doechii. You might enjoy it.
Tyler could make an appearance. It could be
Tyler
the last
might make it.
Dreamville
But
Fest.
that's
Wayne
another
might
thing.
pop up.
70-30. It
You-
depends on
you
which
never
Tyler
know.
song you hear. 60-40. Because you hear 60-40 for Tyler.
I've heard things from Tyler, but he's not like it's. I'm very intentional about the music that I listen to,
Yeah.
so I'm not.
You might like his newer stuff, versus his
Especially,
older stuff.
and that's why I feel that way about going to large spaces like full of energy and being like, no, I'm not doing that. That's a fucking energy harvest. I'm not doing it.
All right, now I'm gonna keep it a buck though. What you might not like,
Working it though.
what you might not like is clearly, aside from VIP, most VIP sections you got an area where you can sit down, but clearly it's a lot of
It's
standing.
VIP. You better be able to sit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about is you
Typically,
get like a
but
little
yeah.
like it's a good. The MVP joint
I could
is
tell
a
you
good
already coming.
joint for if you got a co-P with you. Now Dolo, I've been Dolo with regular VIP, and you kind of in between. Super VIP get a little bit more access than that, but it's worth it. A little bit more access, you get a better bathroom. You get the artist bathroom sometimes. You get fucking different. Sometimes food might be comped up to a certain point. Like it's a good joint.
Yeah, my
especially-
Rolling Loud joint came with food comps.
Yeah,
They cooked me the
And
first
I
day.
might
They
try
tried
to
to
marry
say
that with a
they
media
tried to say
pass,
my
you know what I'm
food.
saying?
They tried to say my food comp wasn't valid the first day though, but then the other 2 days I was good.
Yeah.
But they tried to cook me the first day. I was mad
Yeah,
as shit.
they didn't try to finesse the 3-day joint. Gotta get your bracelet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And grind, but I'm with it. We could do it. I'm already trying to go.
But
might be in
music wise
Houston,
though, I do think
in April as
like,
well.
Yeah, I do think music wise, this would be the festival to try to bring you to. Like any other festival. Now
I mean,
the
this sounds
festival
good for
itself,
somebody who's interested.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I
they
think
did
somebody
the-
like Curl Fest. You know what I'm saying?
the festival itself might cook you just cause I ain't gonna hold you. Whatever shoes you wear might be done. You
So wait,
grab a
you
pair of
would
shoes
never-
you don't mind being done.
You would never do like the where like the girls put the costumes on and go to the
What,
other
like
country.
Carnival?
Yeah.
Carnival is completely.
Carnival.
Yeah, I'm so.
It's a bunch of
so-
people.
No,
It's not this. I said for one. I said I don't go to hip hop
Yeah,
concerts,
right,
let
yeah,
alone
she
go
did say
to a
that.
hip hop festival.
So if it was an R&B fest, you might at least.
I mean,
you might at
I
least
would go
consider
to an R&B
yeah.
concert. Festivals to me is just it's too many people. Like it really would depends on how the irrigation works and all that. Like I'm not a Roots Picnic girl. I'm not a what's the one that Jay-Z had?
Made in
The
America.
Fucking
Made in America girl. Like
yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Now,
I'm just
granted,
not doing it.
it's a lot of people, but aside from the main events, there's typically like everybody is spread out because you got like 3 to 4 different
Main
performances
stages.
going on at the same time. So you might be like Nicki Minaj might be on stage, but you might be a fan of Currency who's on this smaller stage over here. So like you'll migrate over here with
And
a
the
smaller
smaller
crowd of
stages
people.
or whatever it is, you can't hear the music from one place overlapping with the next
No,
music.
I know, hell no. They got that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah,
It's
they
the
got
right
that
amount
shit
of
on
space.
point.
Like they calculate to the
You would
right
have to be
where the
you would
sound
have to
gets
be
dull
at
enough
a
to turn
yeah,
up.
like you would have to be at like a specific part of the area where like you want like this border, like this acoustic border where you hearing some from that stage and some from here. But if you actually go to either stage, you're not gonna hear what's going on over there. A lot of times you in a big ass like for Made in America, you at what is that, like Parkway or whatever, like you wherever that little area like going towards like the Rocky Stadium, like the fucking Rocky Steps. When you in Rolling Loud in Miami, you at the Hard Rock Stadium where like the Miami Dolphins play. From the parking lot all the way up to now, like you ain't on the field, they ain't gonna have you up, but like they
That's
basically
hilarious,
turn
that
that
area.
whole parking lot area into like
into
the
a stadium.
festival, like.
I
So
mean, if it was music that I didn't mind listening to, then maybe I would do a festival. But it's definitely not doing a hip hop festival. It's just don't.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like
If it was ever one we could get you at, though, it'd probably be this one. I ain't even gonna lie. If it was ever anyone that we could talk you into, a Dreamville Fest is gonna have like some elements that you really gonna appreciate because that's
we
what
grinding. She
Dreamville.
going for the content alone. You know
Man,
what I'm
like,
saying?
'cause
If
that's-
we get media passes, she gonna slide
For sure, but that's what Dreamville is. You know what I mean? Even though it's hip hop, like it's rap, they are a very like soulful type of genre.
Shroomcast at
You know what I
Dreamville.
mean?
you're
So,
tripping.
I would
That's
definitely eat shrooms at the
crazy.
festival. I ain't gonna. That would probably cook you.
I-
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That would cook you.
What?
That would
I
cook you.
already don't want to go.
Yeah, that would
you
cook
gonna
you.
add shrooms into it?
For
Like,
sure. That would cook
I
you.
don't even like
I would do.
shrooms.
I would do
That'd be
shrooms there.
crazy.
If she go and she cook, she gonna get some shrooms and stay in that room. She gonna be great.
I could stay in the
Hey,
room without the shrooms.
Yeah.
Like I don't need.
Hey, but I ain't gonna hold you. So to go on to phrase of the year. Phrase of the year does go into a topic, but my phrase is get the fuck over yourself.
Oh well.
That's my phrase for the year. Some people be too bent up on like, hey, we all got the right to voice our opinion, but some people take their opinion to a very far extent as if it's really supposed to like make some like grand general change about some other person's life. And I say that to transition into the whole thing with Travis Hunter and his girlfriend, who every nigga in the world has turned into a fucking Inspector Gadget and has been trying to find ways to expose this girl so that Travis can leave her alone.
They don't even have to go far to expose her. She exposed herself. So
And that's all fine. My
I mean,
whole
it
thing
is
is,
true.
I'm not going to hold you.
But
If this
he
was the
love
other
who he
way
love.
around and a woman was going out their way to expose a man, a bunch of men would be asking those women to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like when we on our bullshit is, cool. And when you think a woman might be on your bullshit now, all of a sudden we like the fucking Black Panthers of motherfucking intimacy or something like, bro, chill out. Like the girl may or may not have had a past, but at the end of the day, Travis is a grown ass man. He got individuals around him. He got people that's probably talking to him. And if he not listening to him, cool. Like if he's not listening to them, that's on him. That shit don't make or break your day. That shit don't add value to your day. Let's say you succeed and you get Travis to wake up and leave some girl alone. That shit did not add anything to your day. You didn't get a pension for that shit. You didn't even get a thank you from the nigga that might have left the girl. He don't know you. It's like at the end of the day, niggas done turned this shit into such a big thing to where y'all really got y'all are really affecting these two individuals at the end of the day. And the topic itself really harms nobody. Like, and if it does harm Travis at this point, I think the world has given him enough information to where that's really on him. Like from the videos to whatever, to who did, to where she was at here. If he's still coming out and asking y'all, yo, chill the fuck out. The man himself came out, asked y'all chill the fuck out. Maybe y'all should get the fuck over yourselves because he is grown enough to be able to go through his own life experiences just like you have. Some of you niggas that's going through this, y'all ain't picked the right bitches. So like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yeah, like you might want to relax because your track record look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So. But even aside from that, even if your track record looks flawless, you dictating who he talking to is not adding or taking any value away from you. It's like, bro,
to be clear, we're talking
alone.
about a girl in her past, not what she's doing. Like she's not cheating. It's not like what she's doing.
I
in a
don't think.
relationship.
I don't think she's
We're
cheating.
talking
now.
about what she's done in the past.
To be clear, we are talking about both. We're talking about stuff she did in the past and stuff she is currently clearly doing. Stuff she is actually
Stuff that
doing
happen at
herself.
events. Like again,
she's
I feel
doing
you.
it herself. I get
feel
it.
you if the internet could only respond to the shit that, like, if it just was, oh, this clip here of her not standing at the thing properly, this clip here of her not taking the pictures properly. But if she gives them information and then they dissect it and come back to her like, hold on, this is this date. Hold on, this was this here. Hey, y'all saw this 5 years. This is 3 years ago. You was doing this. That's on you. You gave the internet that. Yo, you could be quiet and it go away.
Like I
it
get
worked.
your point of view.
It works
now,
being quiet.
But
I agree with that. If you give anybody some information to run with, that is on you. I'm not here to save nobody. Like if you gonna put something out there, then expect it.
Do a couple hour
like you gotta
lives.
expect
girl.
That's what I was about to say. She
you
legit goes
niggas going to
live.
dissect a couple hours of live.
Look, so she went live.
Now, when was this live? Was this live after she done already discomfort her?
It was right after he won the award.
Right
after he won the Heisman Award, she went live and said, "Yeah, I go out to parties and he sits in a car. And we've been doing this."
Oh, we he like we were dating 5 years. Don't know it's been this many years. Like in some of it got a little cringy.
For sure.
It's real
Even
finicky.
him getting people to stop, it's cringy.
It's
like
real finicky. And then when people were laying back, she kept going. It's not much you can do. Now the media is like, "Yo, bro, leave her the fuck alone now."
I just never understood the fascination and obsession almost with other people's lives. Because who the fuck cares?
I do want to ask this though. I do want to ask this though. I want to ask. What I want to ask, and this is, hold on, I ain't gonna hold you. What I want to ask for the commenters, really the male commenters, if the role was flipped and if Travis was doing her dirty, would y'all care for the world to expose Travis? Would y'all care to turn into Inspector Gadget and to go out your way? We talking about the niggas. The women, I don't know. Y'all are unpredictable.
I'm about to say,
but
we
it's like, y'all are very unpredictable. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Either side, who knows how that would have went. Y'all like mess. Like, but for men, if the roles was flipped and it was Travis that was doing this girl dirty, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the fucking word that you use in fucking court? Like when they like, damn, it start with an A. God damn it, like
appeal.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it.
Accusation?
No, but fuck it. We'll just let's say whatever. Let's just say
finish the idea.
Let's just say, you know, like I said, allegedly. Yes,
wow.
There you go.
That was
allegedly. Let's say that allegedly, you know what I mean? Like he's doing all these things that she is allegedly doing or whatever. More than half, if not all the men involved, shut the fuck up. No one says nothing. No one posts nothing. No one turns into a fucking investigator. No one goes out their way to try to expose Travis Hunter. No one does anything. Honestly, men will get upset at any of the women going out their way to expose this man. So at that point, I want y'all to get the fuck over yourselves. I want y'all to shut the fuck up. I want y'all to let these two human beings live their fucking life. And if she's a dirtball, let her be a dirtball. Let him figure that shit out. Let him learn life. And honestly, unless they have a child, he will be fine. If they have a child, yikes. And that's if she's anything that,
they're
y'all going out y'all.
I'm about to say, they're about to get married.
Oh, well then, hey, that's on him at the end of the day. On some real, like, I ain't gonna hold you on some real shit. That is on him. Like, end of the day, cool. That is on him. Whether they get married, you ain't even invited to the wedding. So you can't object. You can't go in there. You ain't really got no say in it. You really don't got no say in this shit, bro. Go worry about your life.
I just feel like technically, I get that. I feel like most people are not. The reason why most people are involved in it is because they see the potential he got, and
once again, shit that don't got nothing to do with them. But I'm
And I get
but
that,
I'm hearing you.
but in a way, sports betting has a way to deal with your life. You feel me?
All right.
So if you want this nigga and you need this nigga
Now,
to come
all right,
back
I ain't
into the
gonna hold
league,
you.
and I'm a bet on
I
this
ain't gonna hold
nigga,
you.
I need this nigga to be top
I ain't
tier
gonna
and not
hold
dealing
you.
with the shit
I
that
ain't
he
gonna
got in the
hold you.
media.
Ask an athlete how they feel about bettors. They don't give a fuck. So that don't got nothing to do. So that don't got nothing to do with them. The same way I'm saying what they got going on don't got nothing to do with you. You being a bettor, I promise you, if you ever see the response of an athlete to a bettor, a lot of times it's fuck off, fuck your ticket. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about your ticket.
That's
So what?
cool.
So what? I scored 8 points and you had me
but
on for
at
10.
the end of the
because
day, we still feed off of
all
each
right,
other.
no, we do not feed off of each other.
do.
Technically,
do.
all right,
I
money.
get what
The
Megan's
bettors
saying,
pay the
but
league.
she's saying
No,
that
no, all right,
The
bettors
league is in
care-
partnership.
the
Please
bettors
hear
care
me
more
out.
about
Salary.
them
Please hear
than
me
the-
out.
they
My
care about
personal
them.
life, we do not feed off of each other. We don't.
And
Yeah,
your
we
personal,
do not.
as
Yeah,
an
we do not.
athlete, your personal life doesn't care because you have a lot more money and a lot more shit that you. At the end of the day, I'm trying to make this money. So for you, I need
That
you
ain't
to
his
have your
fault.
head in the game. I understand that your life, whatever you got going on,
Gambling,
ain't really supposed to be my business,
gambling, a
but
fucking
it is my
sin.
business.
That ain't his fault. That ain't their fault. We ain't even supposed to be gambling, and I gambled. I ain't sitting here
For the
trying to be no
religious
goody.
folks.
But technically,
For the
you ain't
religious
supposed to
folks.
be gambling from the jump. So
Niggas been
we ain't
gambling
put.
for ages.
We not put. So
Religious
no,
folks.
I didn't say it doesn't happen. I gamble. You feel me? I'm not over here being a pope, but I'm gonna call it what it is. Like, we not gonna blame, so we not gonna put no accountability on somebody because I'm trying to hit this ticket and you ain't mentally right because you got a personal life. Nigga, I'm not even supposed to be gambling from the jump. So it's like me putting that on you that we already in the wrong. I'm not even supposed to be on this app.
But I'm not.
So it's like,
I
there's
mean,
no.
from a religious
all I'm
standpoint,
saying
but-
is that there's they're feeding off each other. There's a correlation into it. I'm not saying there's accountability. Like, oh,
But
you
not
should
my-
have this. No,
not my relationship.
They feed off of each other.
but not my really. You gotta understand, as a human being, no one wants to wake up and go, "Oh damn, let me make sure I got the right women so that this person parlays hit. So let me make sure that me and my relationship is great. So this person's ticket hits. It's like this where I'm trying to get to. At the end of the day, people got their own lives, just like you got your own lives. You trying to get your parlays to hit, and you don't give a fuck what this person went through. You don't give a fuck. The same way like the CEO that just got fucking popped. A motherfucker wish they would go to the hospital and they say,
telling
hey,
me
your
right
insurance
now,
is not.
if you tell me right now, if LeBron and his wife was to divorce right now, right, and they about to play a game,
Yep,
you
let me
gonna
hear
put a
it.
ticket with LeBron on it?
That
Possibly,
all right.
he might go to fuck.
Right,
off,
he might go
nigga.
off. Right, yeah, you never know.
It's a gamble,
But-
so you're
It's a-
gonna bet
it
it
is a
either way.
gamble.
But it does influence decisions, which I get what you're saying.
But
there.
what I will
That's all I'm
say,
saying.
but what I will say in response to that though is like the way you say like, yo, our shit intertwines. Then it's like, okay, if LeBron and his wife fucking was to divorce, do you even give a fuck about that, or are you more so worried about your ticket? How much do y'all shit really intertwine? Because when I hear intertwine, I hear a little more like,
I mean-
I'm not trying to be no, I am trying to be an asshole about it. But when I'm gonna use the words like, yeah,
that's a
our
definition.
shit intertwined, our shit connected. Does it only connect on your terms? Because the moment that the nigga get divorced or the nigga going through some shit in your mind, you more so like, bro, you better still drop this number. You better still the same
Yes,
way.
but there
the
are
same
some
way.
people in this world
All
that carry him as a god. So I get that. I get
Well,
what
they're
you're saying.
weird. I'm about to say
I
they're
get
weird.
what you're saying,
Yeah,
but
I'm about to
again,
say,
there are
y'all
some
are
people
weird.
that
If
feel
you're
as
looking
though
at this and you
what
look at
happens
LeBron
in the
as a
media
guy, you
with
weird.
a certain person affects them.
What do you say?
I tried to spell intertwine.
Oh, I
my
thought this nigga
gosh,
said.
bro.
I thought he
I-
said inner porn. I ain't gonna hold you.
Intertwine. Well, somebody help. Intertwine.
But like all in all
It
though,
should be. I'm-
Is it E?
it should be
it should be
INTER
yeah, it should be. It should be
WINE.
But all in all, like I said, like when it come down to it, these athletes at the end of the day, they human beings. They going through their life just like we going through they like just like we going through our lives. We just got done watching some people speak on this. You know, I don't be watching pods like that, but whoever you was watching on
Rory
the
and
screen,
Mo.
yeah. So Rory and them, he said the same thing where it's like, yo, we just in the age of, you know, there's cameras everywhere. Motherfuckers got glasses that got lenses on them now. Like, there's cameras everywhere. You can only imagine what some of these NBA or NFL wives done back in the past and back in the 90s and the 80s, and no one knows. But now, because there's cameras all around, you could take a fucking young 23, 25-year-old woman and shatter her life on some like, yo, look what she used to do back in college, bro. Look at this shit we got on camera. Look at it, when it's like, bro, at the end of the day, we all was living in experience in life. And once you hit a certain age, all that shit really don't matter. What are we doing now? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing now?
Bingo.
Because if you legit make me happy, imagine like this girl really makes this man happy, and then now, granted, if she's like if she's really parasitic, okay, but that's still for him to find out. You know what I mean? But let's say
Shit, at this point,
let's say
hire
she
your
just had
bitch
a
publicist.
let's say she just happened to have a past, but she genuinely makes this man happy. Imagine like the turmoil that y'all are causing in this household that has nothing
That shit,
to
clearly,
do with
but
it.
what you just said, it wouldn't be
Hold on, Magic.
turmoil.
Let me respond.
shouldn't care.
Let me finish this point because I want to respond.
You can't
to
say
this.
not. See, that's not fair. You can't say somebody shouldn't care when you got to imagine what it would be. See, we haven't had this experience, but could you imagine your phone freezing because you got thousands and thousands of comments and whatever, and they all are against you? Could you imagine not being able to get on any
I've had
type
a
of
hate train,
screen?
but- Hold on,
That's gonna make you want to. And I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. We fire signs. Could you imagine a floodgate of opinion going against you for days? Maybe one day you might be able to, I'm gonna cut my phone on. Imagine you cut your phone on Monday and now it's Thursday and you cut that shit back on, your phone freeze because everything loading the fuck up what everybody been saying. You can barely get on. You gonna wanna say something. You might jump on live and you might try to defend yourself even if you wrong. You might get on live and yo, hold up, y'all, you trying to clear your, that's a lot. That's really a
I'm gonna
lot.
tell you this.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
just want to respond to all of this. Can I respond? Because I have a
I
very
hear y'all
valid point to
people say
respond.
that.
I've been through it. I've had a hate
hold on,
train.
please.
I've
please.
had a hate
So
train.
you woke up
Hold
to
on.
you woke up
Yes,
to over
I've-
thousands and
yes.
thousands
And I
and
did not
thousands.
give a fuck.
No,
Still went to school and
I'm not
everything.
over exaggerating my numbers,
I'm
so I'm
dead
being
ass,
literal.
bro. I've
so
had, had two
you
schools
can show me
try to fight me.
two
Two
schools.
schools. Two. Mind you, this is King.
Let's not minimize
Like,
her
we-
experience with her because, again, it's time periods and different things. So at times, high school, when Facebook and social media first
Hell
popped
yeah.
off, it was a lot of pressure coming
You
from that
tr-
for
you
people
crazy.
experiencing.
Hell yeah.
But we're not talking about regular
I
people.
probably can still find a post right there.
We
Yeah.
aren't talking about regular people. These motherfuckers is
okay,
college
continue.
students.
But let me respond. Go ahead.
Like Travis Hunter might not be regular, but his girlfriend is regular. She's a fucking.
No, she's not as regular anymore when she becomes a girlfriend. Continue.
She's regular because the moment
No.
they break up, there's a pretty decent chance she goes to irrelevancy.
No.
Like,
No,
there's a,
she's
there's
not
a
going
chance.
irrelevant.
Hold
There's
on,
a
hold on. I'm
chance.
gonna let you finish. But go ahead,
There's
let
a
me
chance.
respond.
Do y'all
Go ahead.
remember Russell Wilson?
Continue.
Do y'all remember fucking Russell's white girlfriend? No. What y'all do remember is that one little meme of her looking ugly as shit laughing when he was getting, or happy as shit when a nigga got drafted. But he left her. Y'all don't remember her. Nobody can say her name right now. Can y'all say Russell Wilson's ex name?
Continue.
Can y'all say her name?
No.
All
she-
right,
but they're
so
two different
what I'm
people.
saying is, no, so what I'm
And
trying
times.
to, we can name a bunch of NFL players. Who can name their ex? And y'all give me an NFL player's ex, and y'all give me a fucking NBA player's ex.
Andrea.
Unless me, wow, Drea, somebody
Bernice
who,
Burgos.
somebody.
Lala.
So y'all are named. So all right, so you got two people, and one of the people that you named, one of the people
Mariah
that you.
Morris.
Okay, so you had four people.
I
Do you
can keep
understand?
going.
No, keep
the
going.
Kardashians.
Keep
Lena.
going.
Every Taz Angel.
All right.
Every
Hold
Taz
on real
Angel.
quick. Before y'all keep
Taking
going,
them.
at least three of those names had some type of name for themselves. Drea had a name for herself before she had a baby with an NBA player. So you can't say that.
No, she came. Her
who
big name came as a basketball wife.
Who?
Dre is claim to fame as basketball wife.
Who?
Dre.
Who was her?
Drea.
Who was her fucking baby dad?
Some basketball nigga. But I'm saying
ain't no nigga.
But you said
the
NBA nigga.
She
the
was more
show
important
was
than a nigga.
characterized
You
off
said
of her
NBA
career
nigga, though.
as a
Okay.
basketball
The
wife. That's all I'm
Kardashians.
saying.
So,
Continue.
so the Kardashians, like,
Yeah, I
now,
don't want to get hung up on these names.
all
Because
right,
again,
so
I get your
cool.
overarching
So the
point.
whole point though
I just wanna
is,
respond.
and then also the other point. You look at the draft, over 100 players coming to the year every year. Y'all gave me 4 to 5 people. So what I'm trying to say is, so many fucking athletes have girlfriends. Every girlfriend does not just become this brand.
Not
Some
every
people,
athlete is on that level.
Let me respond.
some people might know how to carry it. A fucking Bernice, a Drea, a Kardashian, or whatever. Some women may know how to carry that leverage into making themselves a brand. But to be clear, we've seen a lot of faces come and go in the athlete world. Just because you get with an athlete, no, that does not guarantee you some type of opening to fame. In today's world, you got a bigger chance because of social media. You have a great chance if you do the right things. But no, that doesn't guarantee it. Like I said, y'all gave me 5 people, and maybe y'all can give me 15 total. But eventually, that shit gonna start declining. If we talking about 15 people, y'all talking about one team. It's 32 teams in the NBA. We talking about football. It's 55 players per roster. It's over 32 teams in the fucking NFL. So that's not that ratio is a very small number. So y'all might think y'all proving a point, but what I'm trying to tell y'all, basketball, that whole shit. Getting with an athlete is not going. It might guarantee you a bag, but if they leave you, you may become irrelevant. That's all I was trying to say.
Okay.
But go ahead.
So my point is not to discredit your point or combat it in that way. We're speaking to a broad audience. So what I'm saying is, one, Travis Hunter is not any 55 player. He's not the random nigga on every team. He's a top 3 draft pick.
For sure.
1, he's a top Heisman Trophy winner. 2, second, this is the time of the internet. He's a streamer as well.
Sure.
His girl chose to make her voice felt and speaks on issues pertaining to her. That's not going to stop if they break up. It's going to increase. And then she gets her name, like these other chicks go in different hip-hop areas. You go to Amber Road. Different people get careers off of their spouse, which is nothing wrong about it. But we can't deny that fame is a part of your legacy and you getting into these things. Travis Hunter made his whole year a Heisman promo shoot. His girl was a part of the promo shoot. Me being this person is this thing that I'm selling to the world to be the #1 athlete in Heisman, because that gets me more. I get NIL deals because of me being a streamer, playing on Deion team, me coming in this episode every fucking time they can with a camera. I come in there and get some sneakers off Deion and make my presence felt. I am a force of nature and will be. I just signed with Young Money Entertainment, which nobody knows what the goal of that you might see is to be something new and pop off. He has a goal of being the LeBron Jameses, of being the highest you can be. So yes, your girl, your partner matters in that, especially when you come up in today's age where people are clamoring for that, and this adds to your bread. When you brung up the players from before, in 19, whatever it may be, they were getting paid way less. He about to be couple hundred million up. First time touching the NFL football field. It's a different level of accountability that comes from that. So if the world wants to hold you accountable, they don't want adding to your check to the NFL, to the fucking NFL's partnership with fucking FanDuel and DraftKings and every other sports partnership. They're connecting the league wanted that way. They getting paid off it. It's ad revenue. It's a bunch of scam shit going on in the world. So the shit fucking works hand in hand. So yes, you want this praise and fandom. We just watch the Sixers want to move their arena to get more fans and more people in the area, because again, it's going to be a certain thing around it, especially with social media. That's the end. That's the day what it is. Advertisement dollars have become so much of a fucking funding cost for every single person in media, entertainment. So everybody's going to talk and react. But that's the thing. It's symbiotic. We all feed each other, because you do this shit, I could talk about it. It elevates your stardom to a certain point. Hey, he's becoming a household name off of these issues. So yes, I do think fucking Cameron, I do think certain niggas should not be coming down on a young man for his decisions and what choices you make when you're coming up. But the fact that niggas can react to it is a part of how niggas get fed. It's business, it's opportunities, it's symbiotic. We all feed off each other. If you want to be the highest sport person, you can be quiet and not say nothing and be Josh Allen, nigga. Nobody know your girlfriend. But if you want to be the highest paid nigga, you might gotta do a little bit more work, and that might require your spouse doing a little bit more work. So it comes with the job. That's all it is. When you're in entertainment, part of the job is your life. Today, that's what it is. You signed up for it.
See, you talking as a businessman. I'm speaking to your general consumer who doesn't even understand what you just said.
No,
Like,
the
I'm speaking
general
to
consumer understands it.
No, they don't. I'm talking the general consumer honestly does not truly, and you know exactly what I'm saying, bro. Like as a businessman talk, like the general consumer does not understand that.
If you were to lay me down.
You got a lot of general motherfuckers that just feel like they just felt the need to I'm gonna put the
Well, I'll get the paper towels 1 second. But continue, please.
Talk.
My main, first of all, that's what the fuck she did when we was at the job. You see that? She see how she said it just there. That's what she did at the job. When I look, you see how she did that? Like I didn't, yo. I
gave the sound bite for the story.
Yo, you feel me? Like she hit me with the.
She told me at the job. She said, "Talk."
All right.
Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, it was just like that. She said, "Talk." Like first the fuck involved.
Okay, well, you was taking too damn long. That shit ain't leaking.
But nah, first and foremost, what the fuck do that got to do with y'all lives? As far as his relationship, like, sure, him being on the field matters. This man just won a Heisman Trophy, and that woman is his girlfriend. So clearly, she ain't too much of a distraction. That man was just, he's a top player on offense and on defense, and that's been his girlfriend for a multitude of years. So, cool. Clearly, she's not going to interrupt your ticket. She's not going to fuck up your ticket. She's not going to do this, that, and the third. At least as of now, y'all are trying to premeditate what she might do, but y'all, at the end of the day, don't know this woman. Don't y'all hate when people, what's that, profiling or whatever? Don't y'all hate when people look at you and assume that, damn, you might be this type of person just off of what I see and off of maybe a few phrases I might have heard you say. So, boom, y'all don't know this woman. Breaking them up does not add any gain to your life. And if you want to use the whole analogy, if you want to use the whole context of, hey, we are all intertwined with each other, that man just won Heisman with that woman. It'd be different if he was this high-ranked student or this high-ranked athlete and you see that he's tanking. He's playing horribly, and y'all realize, oh, he with this scandalous chick. Then, all right, I can see where everybody gathering around like, hey, bro, you about to fuck your life up, da-da-da-da. But as far as his career, ain't doing nothing but going up, and that girl ain't stopping nothing. As far as his personal life, y'all gotta chill out. Like, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of y'all really gotta get the fuck over yourselves, because at the end of the day, this is his individual life. And he got people around him that's, I'm sure, them probably said some of the things that y'all might have said. Or maybe they know the girl and might have a different perspective from y'all, because y'all don't know this girl. Y'all know the information that she might have given y'all and some of the information that y'all went out and found on y'all own. But that's all I'm really trying to say here, where sometimes we get so caught up in our opinion that we be forgetting that we talking about human beings, and y'all can get in y'all bag about, hey, this person makes this amount of dollars, so they should be able to, da-da-da-da-da. But that's like when the white bitch told LeBron, shut up and dribble. Like, at the end of the day, you might make a bunch of fucking money, but you're not going to dehumanize this person and tell this person that they can't, speak their piece. Y'all are low-key dehumanizing both of these people. Let them go through that shit on their own. Like, that's all I'm really trying to say here. And
I got you. I understand.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is they are chosen to put it in the public. That's why the public is.
She chose to put it in the public because y'all are drowning her in opinion. I think, I ain't gonna hold you, I never liked that. This is even further than the whole Travis thing. I never liked that people, it's almost like y'all are like, well, you chose to respond. It's like, bro, at some point, a person might respond, and you might have a motherfucker with the craziest resilience in the world, but it's rare for a reason. It's in a common world, once you get too much flack, at some point, you might want to defend your name.
No, you don't. I'm
Maybe no, you don't.
No. I'm talking from people who do this and people who lives, and somebody who also does this and hang out and talk to multiple people who do this. Like, I've interviewed a bunch of motherfuckers who does this thing in the media, who has a following. Some people just don't respond to comments. Some people don't. You can ignore it and go about your business. It is a possibility and an option. I don't want to make it seem like it's not a viable option.
I never said it's not an option.
It's a viable option to have a successful career to not respond. Once you respond, once the big person responds to the hater, you give the hater life, more haters going to come because they want a response as well.
That's all it promotes. But the same way you saying,
same thing I said about sexy red accent if I sneak.
The same way you saying that, there's some people that don't respond. There's clearly other people who at some point get to a point where they feel like they may need to respond. Some people respond immediately. Right. Some people respond after weeks and weeks of like, damn, I can't even open my phone right now. Or I can't even talk to a family member because they like, yeah, I just saw you on da-da-da-da-da. I just saw you on the Shade Room. Yeah, I just saw. Sometimes it'd be like that. If you really listen to these people talk, that's what they telling you the experience is like. Sometimes it's like, bro, I turn my phone off for a week, but then I walk into my cousin and my cousin is like, yeah, they going in on you on the Shade Room. They da-da-da-da. Sometimes you cannot run from this opinion. Once you hit a certain stratosphere, it's hard to get away. You could literally be trying to do the right thing. Your goddamn mentor or whatever is telling you, bro, just turn the phone off. But your mom is looking at the shit. Your mom is calling you like, hey, what? Like your mom might live with you. Your mom might have her phone. Your mom might not want it. Your mom's not the celebrity. Your mom might not have. Your mom don't got the media training that you got. Your mom is a regular human being who is living off of your success. She probably checking that phone, and that's her baby boy. She probably checking that phone. You gonna turn your phone off? A bunch of people talking about your son. You gonna turn your phone off?
You know what I mean? Like, maybe if it's to a point where you feel like, damn, I probably need to. But honestly, at some point, you probably still like, hold on, these little niggas is talking about my baby boy. Like,
Did they
No,
sign up
I
to
just
be
feel like,
famous?
but that's why I'm quiet because I feel completely indifferent. I am that very small majority that there is nothing that you can say about me that's going to faze me because either one is
That's
true
beautiful.
or it's not. And in both situations, dick up. I don't care.
that's very
Like-
that is very beautiful. But in reality, we all know it's a reason why we call that rare, or we call that the small amount of people, or we call that
Right.
the exception because
But
we
then,
don't.
you
But it's
become
not. There's a
responsible
ton
for.
of. Go ahead.
You
I'm sorry.
become responsible for the way, like you're never responsible for what someone else does. The only thing you're responsible for is how you react to a situation.
for sure.
So in my life, I've chosen to not let shit bother me because what is that going to do but stress me out?
Right.
And then who gave you the power to think that you could matter that much that you're going to change my mood, my day, my opinion? Now I'm going live or making posts trying to debunk whatever theory you got about me. Whatever you think is true, believe it. I don't give a goddamn. That means you're not for me. That means you don't align with the type of people that I want to surround myself with if this is how you think. I don't give a fuck.
All right, I put it like that because that's beautiful, but that's almost like saying like, I don't got no problem focusing. When you got people in the world that clearly got ADHD, that clearly have issues with so there. What I'm trying to say is, there's people who just don't have that.
Right.
There's people who just
And
don't.
this is
by
what comes
choice,
with that, though. Every
because you
action
can
has a
change it.
reaction. So by
Some
you
can.
being
Some
somebody
can.
who is in the limelight and has a career, and then choose to ignore the fact that you have hate supporters, love supporters, middle tier supporters, any type of supporter exists. If you choose to respond to anyone, you highlight them to a dirt. It's just the way it works. Whenever you do, so your voice
Didn't it get highlighted
matters.
itself though? I swear.
No.
So what? All
This
right.
go,
So
pay,
then
pay, all
bring me
I'm
back
saying
to the
from a media
origin of this.
standpoint.
Then bring
The
me back to
origin
the
of
origin
this
of this.
is her. First origin is him. Either it's the Heisman. Yeah, first origin is him winning the Heisman. Her being right there, and her has to
She
be
said
tapped
like
to get
this.
up. But nothing's wrong with that. Nothing
Yeah, right,
inherently
right, 'cause they
is
coulda had a
wrong with
bad
that.
day.
That was
the
fine.
internet
They coulda
found something
argued
to
right before
nitpick,
that.
It
right?
was fine.
Right.
Internet found something to nitpick.
Correct.
Again,
Hold
Correct.
on.
Stay quiet.
Bring it back. Say that again.
Internet found something
All
to
right.
nitpick.
As we always
That's
do,
what
All
they
right,
do.
but
so
let him
thank you.
finish.
All
Let
right,
him
but
finish,
thank
as
you.
we always
Thank
do,
you.
but let him
So
finish.
the internet found something to nitpick, right?
Cool. Thanks.
Everything cools away. That goes down, dies down. Boom. Okay.
It
cool.
died down.
Dies
It
down.
did die down.
When did he
Died
win
down.
Heisman?
Huh?
When did he win Heisman?
Let
Let me look this up because you talking about it died down.
It
It
died
did
down.
Heisman what in October,
The
November?
only reason why the news came back up is
Did it
because
die
Shorty
down?
was out in the fucking media
well,
on
Pay,
live
can-
doing dumb shit.
Let me walk you through the rest of the weekend. So boom, he wins the award. Boom. Now he has the award. Next press release come out with him taking pictures. She doesn't look the one foremost at the picture taking ceremony, where everyone's around to get pictures with the Heisman Trophy winner. People donated. People did a bunch of shit to get to that point in the season. So she's there, and then the internet sees again, hey, she like she's having the best of time. But that's just the internet saying anything they want.
All right.
So-
I
And then
just-
she responds.
To be clear, I just want to say,
Yeah.
when y'all saying this shit died down, y'all know his Heisman was announced like the second week of December.
Uh-huh.
Y'all, so we talking about a less than a 3-week range of how much attention all
We're
of
in
this,
the
this girl
microwave
has.
edition of TikTok.
This had,
There wasn't even
that's
fucking
fine.
TikToks
but
made
you
about it till she
told
started
me,
responding.
But you told me, like, what time did it have to die down? If that shit happened, if they announced this shit around December 12th,
It takes
December
48 hours,
14th,
bro. We don't even know what's popping
I
in the
just
media
don't
last
understand.
week.
Do you-
Last week, you gotta look up what was the
Travis
popping
Hunter's
thing to talk
girlfriend was
about.
popping
Do you-
last
No.
week. That's what was popping.
No, she was
Beyonce
not.
was popping
And
last week.
UFOs.
Beyonce doing
Last
the
week
fucking
was-
Super Bowl.
last week was a Super Bowl
Christmas
performance.
Sure,
game
Beyonce,
was
UFOs,
popping.
and fucking Travis Hunter
Travis
girlfriend.
Hunter
That
girl
was
was
a
not-
month.
That's
She
the
was
week
the
before.
trending.
That's the week before. That's all
Yo.
I'm saying. The way media works today,
I'm out
you
this.
you may get 24
Be
to
out of
48
it.
hour areas.
I'm out this.
Be
You,
out,
you may
man.
get 24 to 48 hours. Again, we pod. 24 to 48 hours in the media. So if you let it die down, it can go away.
I ain't gonna hold you. Even being this fired up over two people that don't got nothing to fucking do with your life is crazy. That's all I'm trying to state right now. That is crazy. These motherfuckers don't got nothing to do with your life. And if you want to use the excuse about your parlays, he's balling. He's balling. He's balling. So there's not like he's balling. These stories you heard from this woman is during the season, before the season before then, he's balling. He didn't take her to the party, sit at the party, and yes, I would not be doing that shit. Cool. But for him, he He was not taking his girl to the party or whatever. He didn't go to practice and he was in a slump and he missing catches and he not reading his routes correctly. That nigga's doing his job. Your parlay probably gonna hit. He doing his job. But you should probably mind your fucking business off the field. Whatever he does on the field is what truly got your attention. This little thing with his girlfriend, it might have got your attention for a second, but just like you said, that'll slip. If you really into what's going on, what he does on the field is all that matters. Nothing off the field has affected what he's doing on the field. As you just seen, he just won a trophy over everybody else on the collegiate level. He's about to be a top 2, top 3 pick in the NFL draft. She's not affecting this man. So why is she affecting y'all? She's affecting y'all way more than she affecting this nigga. This nigga about to get paid millions.
We're gonna move on. It's been about 50 minutes on this almost.
It's about 15.
The time I got.
It's about 15. I'm sure
I
it
do
ain't
this.
50.
We can add it together if you want to see. I'm not lying. I don't do the lying thing. I'm not lying. We've been talking about this for a minute. So all I'm saying is, and this is again from media point, and any consumer, once you choose to communicate with the public, they can respond. But also,
I agree to that, bro. I agree to that, bro. I'm not disagreeing to that. My whole point is
you just told him not to say anything.
No, what I'm saying, my point is, no, I didn't tell y'all not to say anything. What I'm saying is, niggas is too invested into the shit. You speak your opinion, cool, but now you going out your way, you investigating this girl life, you trying to expose little videos.
Yes.
You got the Shad Mosses of the world coming out. Hey, bro, I need to give you some advice. Whole time you can call the man. Some niggas is just pressed. Some of y'all is just pressed. Y'all pressed to like speak y'all piece.
You know,
y'all
not every
really
celebrity got their numbers, right? Not every celebrity got like
I'm
connections
sure,
to every
bro.
celebrity.
That nigga is at the University of Colorado. I'm sure Shad Moss could step on that campus right now and be like, I want to talk to Travis. I'm sure Shad Moss can get on the campus right now and say, hey,
I'm not going to
I want to
speak
talk to
on
Travis.
how anybody.
It's probably
we don't
not
gotta
that hard.
Take it into that part
if you
of
got
communication.
celebrity
niggas
status,
could DM
you got celebrity
like the
status.
other boy DM again.
I'm
But
sure.
again,
I'm sure it's not hard to get in. I'm sure
what
it's not
niggas do
hard.
for media fame is part of
His
the job
quarterback,
that everybody has.
Honestly, his quarterback said exactly what you tried to go against. To be clear, you can read the tweet. Shador said it, where most of y'all niggas that's trying to come out and say something, y'all can get in contact with him. So exactly what you tried to debunk, his own teammate came out and said, y'all know how to get in contact with him. Some of y'all looking for a moment.
Again,
trying to debunk shit.
You did debunk it. What are you talking
Why
about?
you
You
yelling,
did
bro?
debunk it.
All
You
I
debunked
said
it.
was
Bro,
not
you
every
debunked it.
celebrity has
Oh,
connections
man.
to every celebrity. That's all I
man,
said.
you
It's not that serious.
You did debunk it though.
I ain't debunked
You did
shit.
debunk it.
All I said was not every celebrity.
What is the
does not
definition of debunking? Because I promise you,
All
the
I
way you
said
responded to what I
was-
said was in the sense of, hey, what you saying is not entirely valid because da-da-da-da-da.
Not every
When I'm sitting
celebrity
here
has
telling you-
connection.
and I'm sitting
you
here
said
telling
his
you
friend said,
both
okay,
things-
that's
hey,
cool.
everyone, hey,
but
his-
not
his
every
friend said
celebrity
otherwise.
has
'cause
connection.
For
His
everyone
friend-
watching
his
and for
teammate
everything that
said
we
y'all
do,
niggas got access to us for real.
Not every
let's talk
celebrity
about
has
podcasting
connections.
for a second. For right now, this is not an event to. I don't think Mad's trying to convince you a point. I'm
Not at
not trying
all.
to convince you a point. These are us just having a debate for the cameras. So I don't want us to get caught up in the person that we don't continue to do the job that we're set here to do, which is talk about various different topics. Now we've been on it for a little minute. Hey, I appreciate this was a great
Man, all you
content
niggas
piece.
get the fuck over yourselves.
Great
Stop worrying about
content piece.
people fucking lives.
So,
real
but
rap.
again,
Stop
we-
worrying about people relationships. Worry about what he do on the field.
But again, if you put it back in public, they can
Don't worry about
respond.
the
That's
wrong
what it
shit.
is.
Y'all all picking the
So-
wrong people. Y'all all not. Y'all all dealing with the wrong shit. Y'all dealing with the wrong people. I be picking the wrong people.
What's next in the
Nigga,
meeting?
worry about your fucking self, bro.
So I got a
Like,
question
worry
about
about
lotto
yourself.
tickets right now. So if someone was to give you a lotto ticket and it hits, are you responsible to give them any part of their
No,
winnings?
but
You
morality,
not, but I would.
would.
Yeah, you don't owe that nigga
Yeah.
shit, but you would.
It's yours.
It's the same
So-
thing. It's the same convo with tips. You should give a tip. You don't owe a tip. It is what it is.
But should you split those? How you about splitting tips though? That's kind
If
of
about
What are you
splitting
talking
it, what do you
Yeah,
mean
so
about
you,
splitting
so,
a
so
tip?
you know, like when people get a tip at restaurants, they may pull the tips, and a lot of bartenders, waiters hate when they tips are pulled together.
Yeah,
but the
I get
idea
that.
is that we're all working here, we're all working in a team together. So,
But if you
why
sign
don't I
up
get
for
to do
that,
that?
if you sign up for that, they tell you that
Yeah,
upon
I don't
onboard.
got
And
nothing
so
to do
once
with
you
that.
decided to sign those dotted lines, you were okay with that.
Yeah.
right. But if
All
somebody gets somebody, so let's say somebody in a work setting gets you these tickets, right, and they feel as though I got these to keep my work morale, I did these for a good reason, and we're in this together in a team aspect. And
Somebody
you hit,
getting tickets is not the same thing as getting tips. If you signed up to split your tips,
well, again, it was.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we slid into
when
another
you
topic.
signed on to that job and that job said, around here we treat things like a team, everybody gets tipped together. We pull it and divide it by the number of people that's here. Cool. Somebody gifting you a ticket is not the same thing as you signing on to the fact that you have to split your tips. Whatever somebody gifted you is yours.
Yeah, the sign
That's
on
it.
point matters. And I'm just talking about, again, you bring morality in it. I'm talking about in the sense of
Morality, I did my job. I'm splitting my tips.
everyone here
The
said
fuck?
I would give the, well, not everyone, imagine respond yet. I don't got her giving people the money. But unless depends on the situation, depends on who it is. If it's somebody she don't that's random, she ain't really mean like nigga you.
And you don't gotta put nobody in your business like that neither. Nobody ever said you had to tell them how much it hit for. You never even gotta tell them it hit. Matter of fact, you could just randomly gift them a holiday. Could be coming, their birthday could be coming, whatever it is.
Well, if they
and
put the same ticket in as you, then
Okay.
there's that.
Okay, to help
No,
us,
he
I'm
said-
gonna explain the story.
He
why I
said
got
a
this
lotto
from.
ticket.
Yeah, lotto ticket.
Oh, okay.
Or,
yeah, that's
or
different.
scratch off. Okay,
I was thinking.
I'll explain the
parlays,
scratch off story.
You know,
I know
need a
your
parlay
brain on
ticket.
parlay.
I need a parlay
But
ticket.
yeah, a lotto ticket is different. So it's like if
Yeah,
you
that's
win
different.
and you cash out or whatever, you don't even have to let nobody know that you won. But
Yeah.
if you want to, out of your sake, give that person a little bread off that, you never even got to tell them what it's for. But as long as
So-
you gave it to them,
So on the joke, I got a couple Joe Budden pod topic to talk about because there's a little crazy shit going over there. But in the holiday time, the manager of the pod got guys that came up for the Patreon episode lotto scratch offs. Now in the scratch offs, they scratch them off. It's a thing, but somebody hits, and as they hit, he kind of brings up reasons as to why you should give me some of your winnings. Now this could be all in fair game, Gloria podcasting because they all working. But I'm saying, so if you hit and then let's say I get a tickets. Now you hit and I'm like, hold on, bro, let me get. Yo, we might as well, you know what I'm saying, throw 10% my way. Would you feel inclined to give somebody money that way? Like, does the morality still matter to you? If they're
asking for it is crazy.
Yeah,
work.
that's what there we go.
Asking for it is crazy work because once you gifted me something, it is now mine. And anything that comes from that gift also is mine. What I choose to do with it is what I choose to do with it. But asking for it is the quickest way. I might was going to give it to you anyway, but for the simple fact that you asked for it, you're
I'm
not
not
getting
giving
shit.
it to you now.
Yeah, because now the entitlement is crazy. Like, you gave me something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and
for
even
sure.
if that's how you felt off the rip, you could have even made it a playful banter.
Yeah, make
like,
it clear.
all right, now I'm giving y'all these
I ain't
tickets, but
gonna
if y'all
hold you.
win
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
I want something.
You know
like,
what? Yeah, for sure. Make it clear.
But
Make
like,
it
don't
clear.
be all like, oh, yeah, no, basically you owe me.
Yeah, make that shit clear. If
It's
you say it from the
fine.
jump, if I'm giving you this ticket and you win, break me off.
Yeah.
If not, let me choose to break you off, and I'm probably gonna break you off.
Right, but it's just simple fact that you feel
times out of
so
10, I'm gonna break
entitled.
you off, unless it's like a $200 ticket. Hey, nigga, I'm keeping this little funky ass $200. But if it's a
Okay.
crazy joint, yeah, bro, fuck it. Like, I'll break you
Okay.
off or something.
Take it a step further. So they do all this. We make the whole thing about it. You think you won this money, and then they let you. As soon as you get to the part to where you try and check how much you win, they tell you it's fake.
Depending on how much I want. If it's $1 million, we might have to rumble. Like, I'm like,
shit, okay.
yeah, because just the whole thought process of how my life just changed, and now my life went back to where it was. We might have to rumble real quick.
Why
'Cause
go back? Everybody said you had to give them their.
No, he
half
was
a
saying,
mil.
what if the shit is fake? He was saying, what if you
Oh,
go there and really,
yeah.
like, imagine you go up to the shit
So
to
we
cash
did all this
out.
arguing. He didn't
But
try to get you to
honestly,
split it.
'cause the fact
all
that
to
you
get to the
had it
register and be
before,
like, oh
you
man,
ain't
I'm
got
playing
it
with you.
now, so it really
read the
ain't
back,
shit
bro.
different.
Read the back.
Yeah, read that. While he like read the back, I'm gonna be squaring up. I'm gonna be like, hey, we about
But
to
yeah,
get.
I don't think shit like that.
You know
is
them
funny.
little Tekken
like,
games, you got the little different arenas. Like our little arena is gonna be that check cashing place. Wherever the fuck we
The
is at,
corner
that's
store,
gonna be
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
That's gonna be the backdrop
Fight!
of where we supposed to fight at. Yeah,
That
like
sounded
we
perfect.
getting it in
Yeah,
right
it was a good
here.
fight.
Right, I ain't gonna hold you. Might have to sound like
Yeah,
that.
that was a good joke. I
Might have to
like
clip
that.
that.
Yeah, I don't think shit like that is funny. So like, no.
So you
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
nobody could do this for you for content purposes.
not unless we've already made it. We've established that, hey, for the next month, we're doing content like things for clickbait or whatever. Like, if you let me know up front
That's fair.
that idea, then I might not know exactly what you plan to do, but I know some shit is coming. So
Okay,
now I'm looking
for
at
the
everything.
next year. We're doing
Yeah, that nigga
content
said for
stuff.
the next year.
for-
This
I don't
nigga-
even play like
clickbait.
that. I was
like
just
talking
saying,
about certain
All
topics.
right, you gotta give me a 30-day window.
Yeah,
or
like I don't
something.
even play like that because like I'm just saying though, if you don't
yeah, I'm not
have
playing that way. Just saying.
that type of like context beforehand, no. But like I said, I'm really big on energy. Like, it's just certain things I don't play with. Like, no, it's everything not funny.
Yeah, for sure. Don't definitely play with making me think
And then
my
it's
life
like
just
the energy,
changed.
because my thing is the way my mind works is the energy that you put into doing this whole elaborate plan of whatever it is you did, you could have put into some shit that actually made sense. But no, you chose to do this dumb
So you
shit.
chose to fuck with me, huh?
Like,
you just,
Make
hey,
it make sense. Like, I just, no. Like,
but in reality, if it's not fake, morally, you should definitely break bread.
yeah.
If it's a parlay, you should break bread, because if you don't, that person's not sending you no more pics. I can guarantee you that. You ain't getting another pic. Unless maybe you paying for some type of discourse or something like that.
That's why I ain't get no pics no more. Why didn't you tell me? I
Oh
would've
no!
sent the $5
That's
through.
funny. I
would've
did
sent
forget.
$5
He definitely did when the joint I sent.
I ain't get a pic.
He did.
I'm crying.
That's not
For
why.
content
The real reason why is I'm
purposes.
on a losing streak. I don't want nobody be blaming me for why they lost money. I have been losing. Like,
cracking
that
up.
is it. You look at my goddamn plus minus and my
How long
goddamn.
it gotta be to be a streak? 'Cause
Yeah.
Shit, I might be in them. Never mind.
Yeah, see, so he out of pocket. So you hear how I sent him a picket and it won. I sent him a picket and it won, but he like, I might be on the street. I ain't getting out one ticket.
From that,
Niggas.
no, I said.
I
We
was
talking
about
about
to say.
back. We talking about that good
Oh,
one.
all right, I was
We
about
talking
to
about
say.
flat Van feet, 15 points, nigga.
Oh,
We talking
all
about that ticket. That was a great ticket.
Yeah, so yeah, I did have I had a good one and he won a John, but that's not why I stopped sending you tickets. I stopped sending you tickets because I've been losing
Yeah,
tickets my damn self. Yeah,
Understand.
I don't need to be sending no damn tickets in. But yes, if a nigga send you a parlay and you win, you should probably break him off, or you're not gonna get no more tickets.
Well, and speaking of not getting no more, whatever it may be, how do y'all feel about certain say now we are podcasters and it is a requirement to like do the job, but guests ain't everybody knows it's not my biggest thing on here. I kind of like want the cohesion, the show to stand on its own, and guests kind of add to that. But a lot of shows use guests to get them to cross nets humps. So like Charleston White was on Jeff T's podcast. I can't think of the number right now of the club, but his podcast, Charleston White was there, and he said a bunch of controversial shit, click people knowing, but now for some of their future dealings, it might affect it because he said some shit about the WNBA and Angel Reese and saying Shaq was right when he told her to play basketball in her panties and shit. So like a lot of internet's like, yo, and then comes out Joe Budden and them decided not to have Charleston White as a guest on the show after some shit he said about, I believe, we Philly, so I can't. He says about somebody losing their child. So he said some shit about that and commented about how street beef and shit works. And Joe said, I'm not going to have you up here. So how do y'all feel about controversy? Like for us, Umar's a controversial guest, but I don't mind having Umar up. But like I wouldn't have a Charleston.
I wouldn't. I would disagree with that because yes, I'll agree to disagree. Yes,
I would have Umar up. I mentioned that. I would have Charleston.
No. You said wait.
Did I
What?
say that right? I would have Umar, not Charleston.
Yeah, you said that.
Okay.
But yes, those are both controversial people, but they're controversial for two completely separate reasons. Like Charleston, I'll just comment on Umar. Umar is controversial because even if you don't agree with the things that he says, he gets people to think. And I like people who have thought-provoking conversations. Charleston is completely
And he
different.
more so get you riled up. And he
Like,
not gonna have you thinking. He gonna have you
completely
seeing
different.
red. Yeah, like, he
Completely
gonna,
different type of thing. But
I would love to be able to talk to him, and it's from a point of, because I've seen certain pods where he's talking to get you to think, and then I've seen a lot of shit where he's just getting you to react, or maybe it's just the way he says things gets you to react. Period. Whether whether he trying to get you to think or not, he don't give a fuck what he says does for you. But you know what I mean. I for sure feel like a Charleston, he don't go out his way to like make you think. Where Dr. Umar clearly, he might say some shit that might have you like, whoa, damn, nigga, that was crazy. But it's like he not going in a place of like trying to get you riled up and get you like, all right, like Charleston White will bring out your ignorance. Like no bullshit. He'll straight bring the ignorance out of you. Like
yeah, like I said,
he
really
got
big on
moments where he
energy,
do
so-
make you reflect and be like, damn, you do got a point with your ignorant ass. Like
I'm great.
he got moments where you be like, God damn it, Charles, you do got a point though. But it's like you hate to give it to him, but it's like, fuck, like all right. But overall, it's like he just gets you riled up, in my opinion.
But you were still saying, sorry.
I mean, I was just saying that it to the point of having like guests, and I guess using your discernment for the type of guest that you would have. Yes, because again, I'm really big on energy and just having certain conversations with people. You got to make it make sense. So if you know that the person's personality is very different than what you're used to, or different than what the direction you're trying to go in, why would you have that type of person on your platform? Because that does nothing for your platform if that's not the direction you want to go. Like you might bring, and if you're looking at it from the sense of, you know how they say all attention is good attention or whatever like that. If that's the ideology that you have in your mind, cool for you. But for me, I don't believe that. I don't believe that like all media is great media. It's not content over everything. It's not we doing this for shock
COE.
value. It's not doing like no. Like I want to have real and authentic conversations with people, not like, oh, I know I can say this and make people get upset. Like that's weird
Right.
shit, bro. Like it's weird. Why are we doing that? And I know that people that do it and they make it work for them and they're essentially a character and that's great. But like I don't want to act.
Right.
Now, Magic, I want to know your opinion because Charles and White, somebody I would bring up to debate with, like, for let you kind of like, for me, certain people like him that I would let you kind of off the, off the chain, off the, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it I want to say off the leash, but like let you fully hop in your, you know what I'm saying, your bag like you did with niggas that in the past in certain episodes that we don't have out. But
Hey,
like,
yo, what?
it's, like when she want to bid, like I'm saying, like Magic don't bid fully, but it'd be like Charles and White here, yo, fuck it, go. It's content. Like end of the day. And again, now only thing I don't have probably my thing that I don't like that I said Charles and White is if we talk about something before in pre-production and then we get to the show and you like, well, I forgot all that shit, nigga. Then I'm gonna be a little upset. Like, hey, nigga, I got to deal with WNBA. Be easy on these niggas. Okay, cool. Hey, Angel Reese, had your ass out on OnlyFans playing basketball, bitch. Like, that's crazy.
I don't know. I think that'll be fun. Me and Charleston. That'll be a show to watch.
But
I
is
don't
there
know
anybody you feel like you wouldn't want to do that with?
Wouldn't want to do what?
Like if I was like, I'm bringing a clan member on, you can go off the range and debate with him, but it's a clan member. Like,
No, I'm good on the No, I probably would. Fuck it.
Yeah, I would debate with a clan member. We might rumble later, but
No, it ain't gonna be that serious.
we might have to mix it.
But if I was to ever think of anybody to not do, no, I don't think. No.
so you like, hey, I'll sit and have a convo with anybody, and we can just get to the shit. It's all name of business, like content, COE.
I wouldn't say anybody. I definitely wouldn't do like I don't know. I couldn't do it probably a skinhead. I couldn't probably do a skin. And I probably couldn't do like somebody that's like flat out blatantly racist. Cause then we're
a fucking clan member.
yeah, but there's certain clan members that can hold that shit back while you're doing an interview and then preach it all around when they get in their little white caucus mountain circles. Okay.
You said no word there was the right white people word. White caucus mount fuck shit. Like, okay, white people.
There are some that can have a conversation but still feel a way, which is like, I mean, I can have a conversation with you, but I still don't necessarily fuck with you or fuck with your views, but I can have a conversation with you. As long as we can have a civil conversation, that's cool, but you're not about to sit in my face and call me a big N-E-R. You're not.
Oh yeah, no.
But
I'm never let anybody sit on the couch disrespect black women or black people without a rebuttal or cutting and shit, and this shit probably never be like that.
It's just like,
but yeah, I'm just
but that's just what I mean by I don't mind sitting down and talking to anybody. Should I sit down and talk to fucking Suki or a straight? It could be anybody. It could be I talk to a straight. I talk to a crackhead
now that
if
you
I
bring
have to,
Suki
but
up,
This is Suki Stan right here.
Great,
so
great.
Let's,
I got a question for you,
Let's
Suki
tread
Stan.
lightly with this topic
why was
that I
the
know you about
pussy
to get
juice
into.
that color on
That's
Red
not what I
shirt?
thought you was
Oh,
That's not what I thought you was
I
Why
thought
was the
you was
pussy
going
juice-
somewhere else too.
Oh wait, what the fuck was y'all going on?
No, just her, the beef with her and Princess.
I mean, I was getting there, but that's where I got to the pussy juice on the shirt was the beef with Princess. And how y'all feel about like nigga had his gut out on stage? That was weird. But yeah.
Ray J.
Tell me about the
Put
pussy
it
juice
up.
and Princess. What's the beef?
I don't know about the juice. I didn't see.
Well, part of the beef was the Ray J Princess. didn't she
Basically,
post
they just trying
I'm
to
saying I
say
didn't see the picture of any juice, but
Oh, let me find it.
what
for
I'm
you.
saying is, I mean, again, this is one of those topics that is just like really could give a fuck less about. But I mean,
this is a hilarious topic.
Princess has always been a crash out for Ray J, and vice versa. I will definitely say both of them have been crash outs for each other.
For real
but
bad.
it's actually, and my response more so is about the situation and not about the people in it, but I'll get to the people in it. My issue is when situations like this happen, women, y'all got to stop going to the other woman because
Big
nobody
facts.
owes you shit in that relationship but the person you were in the relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
So you having that, oh, I was the wife, or oh, I'm this, that, and the third, the hierarchy thing doesn't matter because you really just got completely. I know that. I said I didn't see a picture of what it looked like. Honestly, that looked like it could have been makeup. She probably was on a shoot or something. She had makeup on. Like that don't even. Anyway, yeah, accountability, y'all. Y'all gotta start taking accountability for the people that you've chosen. You've got to start taking accountability for yourself and leave that girl out of it because she don't owe you shit. Like that's for anybody. That's not just for them. But
he's still gonna be
to my understanding, aren't they, if not separated, divorced?
No, they
Nah, they
didn't.
never
They didn't
finalized.
finalize.
Oh, they
the
didn't
divorce.
finalize it, but they are separated.
They are
No, they in the same
separated.
house still.
No,
That don't mean
they're-
nothing. You could
Okay,
be
yeah,
separated.
yeah,
You could be
yeah.
divorced in the same house.
They're separated, but they still live together for the kids. but
Right.
They are
Okay. So
separated.
point period is, and even she said that in the text message. She said, "Hey Suki, it's Princess. I don't want Ray. Can you tell him to stop trying to suck my coochie or whatever the fuck she said?
Yeah.
Like
Hey yo.
that's not weird. Like you
Yeah.
woke up and chose to go on his phone and it was like, damn, it's a lot of bitches in here. Like that, girl. That's so weird. Like
That's funny as showed on.
it's not funny. It's immature. It's childish. Like you have children. Like this
I'm
is so
talking about
weird.
posting it, but the thought of saying
Posting it, oh, that's even weirder.
the
but the
thought
fact
of
that
hitting
you
the phone
did
and
it,
being like, damn, it's a damn nigga.
But she said
I
that.
forgot
in
you
the-
was
she
right,
said
Dre.
that in
You
the
brainy
text
little
to
brother.
Suki.
she
Damn.
sent
She
it to
she
Suki
said
to
she
try
said that
to
in the
make
text
it.
to Suki.
Yeah,
She
like,
said
that's
it's a lot of
weird.
girls in here.
But the
She
thought
was
is
like,
funny.
yo.
The thought is funny.
And I don't find nothing funny about that. That's weird. Like
my
it's
goodness.
so fucking weird. It's childish.
Oh,
like you're really showing
man.
that your feelings are hurt, sister.
I do agree that
Your
we,
feelings
as
are hurt.
as a female collection,
Stop
because
that
I
shit.
go to the man first, not the female.
It's not even
So
first. I'm
I-
not
I
going to the
need
other
y'all to-
person. Period.
No,
because like.
sometimes
And it depends. And I was about to say, it depends. Like if that's your friend,
the
if that's
female
like
is
whatever.
needed. If she comes out of her mouth disrespecting you in any way, or she oversteps her boundary, or you already gave her the
Baby,
pass, and she
listen.
wants to creep her little ass back in, oh, now I have to check you and check you, but I'm gonna check you first.
I've had my fair share of quote unquote wanting to check people. I'm not the listen, baby. Listen. You come on this side of town, you might not leave. We're
Shit.
not. I don't have to do that.
I'm still
I
checking
don't
niggas.
have to. I'm not checking a damn thing. Okay. The only thing I am
nigga,
checking is
not a
myself.
female. I'm
I'm not even at the point where I'm doing that because it's just like at this point in my life, who I am, the person that I find myself to be, and the person that I align myself with, the moment I see that you are not what you have portrayed yourself to be, I'm not doing that banter back and forth. I'm not getting upset. I'm not doing all of that. I'm literally picking up my shit and I'm
dipping.
going. This elevation of life is like, I don't give energy to shit that does not deserve it. Period. And that was a non-deserving energy situation. Like you knew that man because you married that man. You knew it was public that he was dealing with Suki a minute ago.
Yeah,
What was this for?
yeah.
That was so childish. It's just so like I really want women to release the shackles of feelings that upper hand because you the girlfriend, you the wife, you got history with somebody. Baby, you look desperate. I don't like it. Stop it. Go get some therapy. Go lay on somebody's couch. Ayana fix her life. Somebody call her.
Not
Somebody
Ayana.
call her.
Not
Because this is
Ayana.
crazy. Because at the end of the day, when this comes out, and it's like, I'm on that line of teeter-tottering between like doing things because you're a human, you do them, but also realizing that you have people who look up to you like your children. So like, let's say your child grows up at a certain point and they see this screenshot because you are in the limelight. I think he's trying to expedite orange juice.
Not you.
Oh.
Not you. Like, oh no, it can't be the juice. It can't be the drink. He gotta have text me.
I thought you text me today and tell me what you wanted.
Yo, I'm like, but I'm pointing hard as shit. She said, like you had to swipe by it. But go ahead, babe.
But I feel like at some point, because they are in the industry and you do have people who are looking at you, this screenshot could easily make it to your children's eyes one day. And now your children think that that's some shit that they should be out here doing, crashing out behind somebody who clearly is not interested. Okay? Like, you really got to think before you do certain shit. And that's the point we're at in life. Like, just stop being so reactive and, like, think and be proactive. Because maybe you won't have to be in a situation where you're reacting to something because you acted before the shit even happened. I don't know. It's a real simple thing to do.
Pay any thoughts on Suki and Ray J
I hit it first.
and Princess?
Yeah, I tread lightly with anybody's relationships. As I stated
Gotcha.
last topic, I mind my fucking business when
Yeah,
it comes to
just
people
giving you
relationships.
opportunity.
I seen a little bit of it, not too much. It looked messy, but you deal with people that typically do messy stuff. You're gonna get into messy things. So
You know what? I think that brings a great question. How do you feel like you could do better in your relationship? And if you're not in a relationship, how do you feel like you can do better with the relationship with yourself?
Not getting. Oh.
that's how I get better with my relationships. By the second question,
Yeah,
getting better
of
with
course.
the relationship
You
with
can't
myself.
be good
honestly.
in a relationship if
yeah,
you're
to
not
answer
good to
question
yourself.
one, it boils down to question two. Like just taking better care of myself. You know what I mean? Like really building that love from within. One of my favorite rappers has an album called "Charity Starts at Home," and
I love that idea.
and I for sure believe in that aspect. You
I like
cannot
that
take
saying.
care of people outside. You cannot take care of people outside if you are not taking care of
Of
what's
you.
inside. So it's like, or at least not at the best of your capabilities. You might be able to do a little something outside, but imagine what you could do if what's inside was good. So even if you are still finding a way to contribute outside, just imagine how much more you could contribute if you really took the time to take care of inside. So
That's a very profound message, and I'm a firm believer in that because,
For
like,
sure.
I feel like that's how a lot of like turmoil starts, even in relationships, whether it's like platonic or not. Where it's just like if you are seemingly putting more effort into things that are outside, and you're not giving that same energy, it kind of reflects as like, well, damn, do you give a fuck enough? Because like outside looking real good, and like.
I just want to say your Morgan State came out a little bit. You said Condor. You hit
I'm
that.
crying.
You hit that YouTube. You hit
I'm
that Baltimore
crying.
for a second. Yo. You hit that.
I'm cracking
Oh, all right, my bad. You feel me? Like MSU came out a little bit. I'm just
But
saying.
the question was, do you damn, how do I ask the question again?
That's literally insane.
I have my answer. But I
You
just
basically.
How you got to answer to a question you don't even know what it is?
to format it the right way, but go ahead.
Let me see that a little bit. Let me see that spit.
Hey, yo. Hey, wasn't you talking about all the pause-worthy moments earlier?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That was vicious.
But yeah, ask the question again.
I'm gonna do 10 push-ups.
I
That was
said-
crazy.
How are you catering to the relationships? If you're not in a relationship, how are you catering to the relationships between yourself? But if you are in a relationship, how are you catering to that relationship with you and your partner? And he
in
started off with,
2025, I mean, for me, it's kind of like making sure it's kind of being less critical of myself. Like I kind of am overly critical of when I do speak or speak up in a reaction. So it'll lead to me just stomaching some things, holding some things in, and it might come out in the most unopportune time.
oh yeah,
So it's a thing to maybe kind of be more vocal in different ways to kind of minimize that. But it's kind of hard because the way I am is so much of a. Once you get a reaction that doesn't doesn't feel right, it's kind of like, all right, I don't want to do that again. So why would I do this action again? And I kind of got to make it see that a lot of it is the responsibility of me to make sure I communicate before it's at that volatile point. Yeah, that's why we're doing racial. And for myself, it's kind of like, again, a lot of things I put in my New Year's resolution. A lot of it is just being. I taking myself more and more serious each day, and things I do more and more serious because they are. I think I'm in a very life-changing point that things can definitely get turned up in a certain way, and kind of like you gotta take them seriously to do that. You can't kind of keep playing around with it. You know what I'm saying? How about you, Magic?
Personal wise, because
Well,
I don't
you single,
really
right?
give a fuck about
You
a relationship.
started this as you single,
Yeah.
so she prefaced if you single, how about yourself?
And that's why I said personal wise.
Yeah, that's what I make sure.
Personal wise,
Yeah,
I don't
had to
really give
clarify
a
for
fuck
the people
about a
in the
relationship.
Well, yeah, the
Person-
question was about the relationship with yourself or the relationship with someone else. So, like,
Okay.
how do you tend to that? How do you maintain that?
Oh, I just gotta start actually doing the stuff that I like to do. Like actually start doing my hobbies and
love
actually start
that.
like. I got a problem with letting my mind run, and when I let that bitch run, I neglect the shit that I actually want to do. So I gotta kind of stop that. So I gotta kind of focus more on the stuff that I want to do and kind of deter my mind from running more. So kind of have a focus plan on what I need to do.
Okay, I like that. I think for me is very drastically different for the relationship with myself versus the relationship with other people. And I'll even start off by saying this, right? So with black people, a lot of times, uh, let me say, black people before did not feel that it was necessary to go to therapy. They all kind of felt like, hey, I'm gonna go to church and I'm gonna pray about it. That's the therapy. The therapy is in the church. Cool. No, some of y'all really need help.
Mm-hmm.
Dead ass. Some of y'all need help.
Real
For
shit.
me personally, I do not feel that therapy is something that I need personally for myself. I've tried it at different points in my life. I've tried it when I felt like I might have needed it the most, and I've tried it at times where I felt like I didn't need it at all. Both kind of had the same reaction of like, this is not something for me. I do believe in couples therapy. I don't need help being myself, but I could use assistance in being with another person
Right.
because that is something that is uncharted territory and is uncharted territory for a lot of people. I'm probably the first person in my family that I could even think of who is in a relationship with the person that they've had a child with. That is very new, unfortunate, but that is a very new area. The idea of spending your life with someone long term for the rest of your life, things are going to have to change. Compromises are going to have to be made. Like all of these things that makes y'all not say to have an easy life because nothing is easy, but to have a life that you both desire that might take some mitigation. So that's kind of where I'm going with that ideology for myself. It would just be getting back into more self-care things. Like I'm not really big on outsourcing, but I do a lot of self-care things for myself that I've kind of slipped away from because like I'm just too busy doing other shit. As far as it pertains to my relationship, I could be more I definitely feel like I'm working better at being more of an active listener, and just kind of like sitting back and allowing someone to speak and not like interject.
Right.
But then the moment I feel like it's a give and take because the moment I feel like, all right, I'll let you have your piece and then I speak and you interject me, then it's like, all right, fuck this shit. No, because I was sitting here trying to be quiet, but now you, because I get like, I'm a Leo. That shit happens. It's hard. We be fighting. We be working on that inside the head. But as like again, as far as it pertains to my partner, is more so like a just learning how to also speak better too because like I said, I don't really hold any punches for a lot of things. So either it's I'm just not going to say something because I know that me feeling the way I feel when I say something, you're not going to like how I said it. And my biggest pet peeve in life has always been when people told me like it's not what you say, it's how you said it. Dick up, dummy. The message is still the same. I don't care. I don't care. I said what I said, and I meant what I said, how I said it. Did you get the message? Like, period. So that is something that I am working on because I know that it is hard for other people to receive, regardless of how I feel about the message being like the message. I know that other people have a problem with receiving things in certain ways. So that is something that I am also continuing to work on. A work in progress for sure. But
Yeah, it's gonna take me a couple years.
okay.
Yeah.
But the work is the work, and you do the work for the people that you think are worth the work. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Couldn't said it better myself. And other things that somebody should have said better. So
Hey, yo.
Anderson Paak and Mariah Carey are a couple today. Shout out to them. Congrats. Round of applause. Maybe later in the close credits.
Okay.
So seeing this large age gap relationship, Drea Michaels took to the internet and said, "That's the 17-year age gap smile. Go me with y'all selective asses." Saying that people prefer that older woman date a younger man. Wait, on Mimi than her. So how do y'all feel about Anderson Paak and Mariah Carey? Large 17-year age gap dating again, like they wouldn't have that could be her child. So is it
You saying
is it
Anderson
the
Paak
same
could be her
energy?
child?
Yeah, they're 17 years apart.
Hey yo,
So
That's
and so
young
in
ass
this
teen pregnancy. Like
and,
what?
and Dre, does Mariah get the same flack that Dre gets for messing with Jalen Green?
What's the age difference between the two?
Anderson,
No.
Jalen Green, and
Yeah.
Drea about the same thing.
Okay. Well, I feel like at
She
the
got
end
a son his age.
At the end of the day, no, I don't feel like. I feel like once people are adults, they are free to choose whatever it is they want to do in life. My question only comes in that where do you align with someone who is 17 years your senior or 17 years beneath you, like mentally? It might be you a 17 year difference for someone who's younger. You know, I could understand that you might be a little more mature and you've had certain life experiences that you could connect with a person on that end. So maybe, but I always, when I see like large age gaps, I always question what is it that y'all kind of connected with, because I, like sometimes age sometimes is equivalent to experience and sometimes for people it's not. But like the younger it is, that's where I get that ideology from. Because like if you're 50 dating a 70-year-old, that's completely different than you being 20 dating a 50-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, at what point in life did you connect with this person at this age, and like, how did y'all become a thing? That's my only question about it. There's not really like I have anything against it, because again, my only thing is if y'all are not adults, if you're older and you're dating someone under the age of 18, that's where I have a problem. Anything outside of that is just kind of like, listen, y'all I legally old enough to make this decision, so hey, if y'all like it, I love it. I don't see nothing wrong with Mariah getting her groove back. Like, hey, have a time. And I also wasn't the one I remember having that conversation about Drea. I was also the one going to bat for Drea. Like, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with Drea being with him. Like, be with who you gonna be with.
Yeah, yeah. I'm having a party. You could be what you gonna be with Dre. You know you shouldn't comment on no shit like that because you gonna get like. That's what I'm saying. Some of this shit that you getting and that rerouted up. Niggas was letting you be chilling.
Maybe she's
Now
doing
you
it on
respond.
purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe, content on
You want the
everything.
engagement numbers up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come with the job, come with the gig. But yeah, I mean, shouts out to Mariah and fucking Anderson Paak and their love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Just everybody saying he's smiling like Nelly. So that's a good John.
He did look very happy. And I mean, you got Mariah on your arm. Like, of course you would be happy.
And
Like,
it's the holiday time. Them checks is checking. She like, what you want, baby? I could buy you the moon. Literally, nigga.
Hey, yo,
I
I'm
could buy you
dead.
enough coke to never mind.
Wow.
That was a Bruno Mars joke, but
Wow.
I stopped it. That's good, right? I'm getting better.
Shout out to Anderson, man. That's a
Yeah, but
great,
that's bad. Shout out Anderson, shout out Mariah,
Anderson. That's
shout
a
out
great,
Dre.
That's a great artist
prayers
right
to
there.
all
Anderson is
involved.
so good.
Yeah, no, he's amazing.
Random though, we had an NFL topic me and Jay spoke on, man. And even though you don't watch sports, then I feel like you can answer this.
Well,
too.
wait. Let me get to this topic. I want to
Well.
get to when you go to sports. Have you ever slept walk? Anybody in here?
No, I sleep talk though.
Sleep talk. Okay, that can get you in some trouble. Sounds like she says I do that sometimes.
yeah, I might say you do it too.
I don't know. And again, for something that you can't really know because you're asleep, how would you handle if you did sleepwalk or you're sleep talking? Is
How
it
can
something
you
that you
handle it?
plan to?
I
Well,
would find out the neurological
There you
issue
go.
behind it and fix it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the only
'Cause
thing
I
you
don't
really
wanna
can
be
do. But I say,
sleepwalking.
because outside of that, what can you do? I feel
Yeah.
that sound like the only real option is like you got to actually go into a
Yeah.
neuroscientist and
And-
figure out what the
but
hell
you
going
but
on.
you wouldn't take that serious until it gets to enough
Until you do some dumb
situations.
shit.
No,
Yeah.
I would take it serious from the moment that I know that it's a
Well,
thing.
yes, yes.
I probably would too, because I don't like.
we
'cause
know
I don't-
Sinmar is right in the
I
doctors.
don't like. No, I ain't gonna
The
hold you.
black
I would probably
doctors.
do the same thing just off of what I told y'all. We talked about this a few episodes ago. Like I've only blacked out drunk maybe like 3 times in my entire life because I don't like that thought of losing.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
like
that's
that
crazy
thought
work.
Yeah, well, you know
of
the
my
cause and
body
effects,
going
yeah.
in autopilot. So the moment I find out that I sleepwalk, I probably would have the same kind of reaction. All right, well, how the hell do we stop this? Because what the fuck?
Okay.
You know what? Speaking of this, before we continue on, this is a great time to plug in. It's the new year. Y'all get y'all checkups. I get my yearly checkups between the end of the year and the beginning of the new year, where all of my appointments are lined up at like the same, like past 2-3 weeks or whatever. I think it is very important to make sure that everybody has a primary care doctor. You have a specialist for everything that you need to have a specialist for, and see them once a year, especially my people who are 30 and up. Your body is not the same. You're not a spring chicken anymore. Things change. The environment's changing. Food is changing. Y'all putting crack in your bodies. Like, listen,
Shit.
I'm just saying, if you gonna do all that, the least you could do is go check up on your vessel, okay? Go to the doctors, get a checkup, Make sure your lungs good. Make sure your heart good. Make sure
Your brain good.
your brain good. Make sure your body's good. Make sure everything is functioning the way it's supposed to function. Okay. All right. That's it.
Well, and Peyton, you were saying something. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, sport wise.
Oh wait. Before that, I
Well,
wasn't done. I
sport-wise.
wasn't done with the sleep. I
All
was
right.
talking. It was that was. The
Oh, I
setup.
already said what I said.
That was the
I
setup.
would,
Okay,
I'd be
cool.
on the same type time as her.
Let Magic down. Ask her. Have you ever slept walk or
No. Do I care?
slept
No.
talk?
Well,
I sleep. I talk in my sleep though.
Okay, so you sleep talk. So, in current news, Joe Budden had an episode of sleepwalking, right? So, he sleeps in the nude, and in his previous life, he talked about sleepwalking and going through certain situations. Now, the way he set up his current life in studio setup, he has his everything very close. So, in a sleepwalking spat, he ended up walking to his pod studio in the nude at 7 in the morning and tried to enter the wrong apartment, even though he made it that far naked. But in the sense of it, he kind of walks through the process of him all being sleepwalking. And like, if you're a pod watcher, he talked about this before, talked about it on Twitter, and never getting it shut. But now it's at the point to where it's causing him a significant issue. Like, he tried to pretty much lie to the world and tell everyone that, like, yo, me switching, because they switched studios back to the old studio, like way old studio back at Parts Crib. So they switched back to Parts Crib, and he tells the fans, like, oh, the two have nothing to do with together, my sleepwalking and me losing the studio. Well, the Edgewater Police Department decided to make a press release, which is kind of fucked up. First time they ever did that. They made a press release saying that, no, Joe, you sleptwalk butt-ass naked. And the way they worded this press release was kind of nasty to me. But it also to the idea of sending mental and checking your health and different things is they said he sleptwalked into, well, he didn't say sleepwalk. His lewdness is the charge of being nude in public and trying to enter someone else's apartment. And in that apartment, they said there were young girls, 13-year-olds, who can see him on the camera naked. So the media kind of took that and was like making him Drake.
pedo, right?
All the Drake
Right,
jokes.
they just went pedo crazy.
So out of being through a door and being on camera naked. So my thing, and then we check up thing it is, and we all said we sleep talk. Would it take something like that to get you guys to check that thing up, or would it
I'd
be?
have checked before then.
But we all
yeah.
said we sleep talking. Nobody got it checked, right?
Sleep talking is different. Like
How?
I'm laying in the same spot.
Sleep
If I say,
talking is not the
because if
same
I
as
say,
being naked.
yeah, because if I say some
I
shit,
can bring up some niggers where you say some shit that can fuck
no,
up
but
your
if
life.
but if I say some shit that might offend who I'm laying with, that's cool. Like it's not cool, but that's cool. But if I sleepwalking, you could take everybody else out of it. I could fall down the steps. I
What
could
if you
hurt myself.
confess to a crime?
I could. I mean, if
I would have
who
to
am
do
I
the
sleeping
crime.
with? The judge? Like it's like I'm either by myself or I'm with a woman who should keep her mouth shut. If I fucking confess some shit, are you recording me? Are you
never fell asleep on a
exposing me?
plane?
If I who?
Fell
Fell
asleep
asleep
on
on a plane? Barely, but I do see the point you're making. But no, for me
Just saying
personally,
how it
yeah,
could be
barely.
serious. But the same
Now, I
person
ain't
can
gonna
say
hold
about
you.
the sleepwalking thing. I never made it outside, but you made it outside this time.
Most people who sleep talk, that typically happens in like deep sleep. I'll fall asleep on a plane. I've never went into a deep like comatosis kind of. Like, I've never went into some deep ass sleep while I'm on wheels or I'm on a plane or I'm anywhere in motion. Like I'm in my bed or I'm on a couch. Like I'm somewhere. Like I'm very still. If I'm gonna go into a deep sleep to where I'll start sleep talking. That's not something that happened. Like every time Peyton falls asleep, this nigga sleep talking. It's like no, I probably was really tired.
Right. His name was
And-
sleepwalking.
Yeah, like no. But what the point I'm making is like
Not as dangerous.
I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, sleep talking is not even happening unless I'm in a very deep sleep. Then it might have. Even then, it's not guaranteed. But like sleepwalking, immediately I would want to get that checked because you don't know what you might walk into. Like you don't know what you might say, but you don't know what you fuck around and really hurt yourself. Let alone end up knocking on somebody else's door, butt ass naked, while his kids in the crib. Like that's like worst case scenario. Your normal case scenario could be you falling down the steps. That's like the most common one. Like just that alone, you should probably get that checked. Like you fucking around and not wake up.
Yeah.
Just like
And that goes back to my point earlier about instead of being reactive, you could be proactive. Because if something's wrong, you go get it checked out.
yeah,
so you
don't
can
wait
get it
until you
fixed.
butt naked at the neighbor's door.
Well,
Yeah.
that was kind of the question though. With sleep talking that me, you, and Matt Joseph we experienced, which might be a weed correlation, but it it brings to the point like, hey, like Cindy saying, it's kind of like it would take
You
this
know
type
what?
scenario for you to get it checked, right?
Somebody would have to tell me that
Yeah.
I said some
Horrible
like,
shit.
That I said something that is actually like that I confessed something. I've never confessed something in my sleep. That's never been a thing.
Yet.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying.
We gonna
like,
say I've never, because the power of the subconscious mind. Hold on, the power of the subconscious mind
go
is
ahead,
crazy.
yeah.
So we not gonna say yet. I have not. I do not. I do not start
Go ahead,
confessing
speak
in my
into
sleep.
existence.
Yeah, I do not. I
Let's
do.
sum it up.
It is real. I do not confess in my sleep, and God willing, inshallah, I will not.
This nigga got some
start-
crimes.
Man, no,
I did not
I
confess
do
shit.
not confess in my. I do not
Anything that
confess
bitch
in my
said that
sleep.
when I was sleeping was a lie.
And, most of the time, you know, forgive me if I sound ignorant. I'm not trying to sound ignorant, but most of the time I sound like a deaf person if I'm like sleep talking. Yeah, like I said.
Oh, gee.
Not yeah.
Hey.
Don't mean to sound ignorant, but that's what I've been told. I'm going off of what I was told. Like, if a nigga told me I was saying some outlandish shit, then I would say, hey, clear, when I sleep talk, I say outlandish things. But I was told I don't really say words. I'm trying to get words out.
So in an interview, so when the person asks you, how does a deaf person sound?
I'm like, you gotta catch me sleep talking. I'm gonna say, you gotta catch me sleep talking, man. Like, Patreon, put the camera on while I'm asleep. Like, it's like, you gotta catch me sleep talking. I'm not going, because I'm not trying to be ignorant when I say that. Yeah, it's like, but I don't know how else to word it. That's how people word it to me when they say, yo, when you sleep talk, you sound like a deaf person sometimes.
Okay, we double down on it. Magic, is that the same thing for you? Would you wait or would
No.
you get it checked?
I don't know. I think I need a check. I'm the type of sleep talker that will have full-blown conversations with you, but I'm sleeping. I will not have any recollection of what the fuck was said that whole entire time. Like, I could be full-blown knocked the fuck out. You can say, I've had people that say, they've be like, yo, what you doing? And I've popped up like this, eyes still closed, and have a full-blown conversation with you. Actually speak verbal words and be like, I'm
shit.
chilling. I'm going here, or my phone, like literally answering your questions that you're asking me, saying hi and everything. But I'm knocked the fuck out.
Oh, so these
Don't
niggas,
have kids. They gonna cook you.
No, fuck that. These
Can I
niggas
get-
is choosing to be sparing because I'll be in there. So where the fuck was you at yesterday? Yeah, you said you was.
What's the code to your safe?
You said y'all was potting late.
Yeah.
You said you was potting late.
What's your cash
What
at?
time did the pot end on December
I have been a
27th?
victim of calling somebody
Interrogation.
another name while I woke up, because I woke
shit.
up in the middle of my sleep, but I'm asleep.
Yeah, nigga. Okay,
I've
we
never
setting
done
up.
that.
We setting up her appointment now. She can call the
Yeah.
fucking
Sound
domestic.
like you need to call them people.
Yeah, I
Derek!
definitely
Oh
think
shit,
so.
my bad,
Sounds
nigga.
like
I
you need to
sleep
call
talk.
I do think so.
That's a
but
great. I sleep talk.
like
Fuck you
I
mean?
can call people right now and they can tell you a whole full-blown conversation that they had with me, and I don't remember any of it. I
Phone
don't
call
remember
ins is
nothing
coming
of
soon
it.
this
I
year
always
too.
always hear that I'm trying to talk, and the times where I've had sleep paralysis, those be my favorite times because
I hate them.
Not those be my favorite times.
The only
hate
reason
sleep
why is because I
paralysis.
be conscious, and you don't know how bad. I want this so bad. I wonder if anybody else feels this. Anybody with sleep paralysis that sleeps next to somebody, you know how bad I want.
It's
to
scary
actually
because you
get-
can't shake the
I
other
be
person.
wanting somebody to like wake me up, and I be I've had multiple times where, a person to tell me like, yo, like you were talking, but you weren't saying any words. But in reality, I'm trying to be like, yo, wake me up.
Yeah.
Like wake me up, please. It's like, please wake me up. But in
But
reality,
they're
Talk
not
about that. I
supposed to,
really
though.
fear going like I literally sleep and be like I can't sleep that way. I might get some sleep paralysis. You niggas say when you laying on your back.
I would
Let me
just
turn
feel-
my body.
I would just
I wake
feel-
up like oh shit, did it happen?
I would just feel so accomplished.
You would know if it happened. You wouldn't
Fuck
have to
that,
wake up
nigga.
asking.
I would feel so accomplished if I could yell somebody and I see them in my dream, look at me and go, oh shit, like this nigga, he's got sleep paralysis. You don't know how
Okay,
bad.
so
What's
here's-
gonna happen if they wake me up though?
Here's
Right.
the thing. I mean, well, because your state of mind when you're sleeping, like once you pass, it depends on where you're at in your sleep. Because like once you pass REM, or if you're in that limbo space where you're not really in REM yet, but you're asleep, like it's easier for you to wake up. But once you're in like that deep sleep and you're uncontrollable at this point, like you could literally, I don't even want to speak that way, but it's just not good for your brain activity.
Yeah.
We'll just say it like
Yeah.
that. So
They got that
anytime
clip
you
on.
notice somebody,
They got that clip on Step Brothers. Remember Step Brothers? I don't know if you saw that movie.
It sound familiar.
Another Will Ferrell movie. You should watch it. But Will Ferrell and
Was
I'm,
it like a serious movie?
I'm mad I can't remember. No, it was a comedy. I'm mad I can't remember the other cousin's name, but he funny as shit too. But they was like two old bummy ass niggas who still lived with their mom and dad, and the mom and dad got married to each other, so they became stepbrothers. And it's a scene.
What's my nigga name?
It's a
Damn, what's my nigga
exactly.
name?
Yeah, exactly. I can't remember his name right now. But
Bolts and hoes.
there's a isn't he on that show Tim and Eric or whatever? Is that his? Is that him on that show? That little fucking Adult Swim show? Yeah, he on that. So his name is Tim or Eric. It's one of them goddamn names. But it's a scene on there where the two newlywed like kind of confess to each other that yo, my son be sleepwalking. The other one is like, damn, my son sleepwalks too. And it's another scene later on where the dad had
John
enough.
C. Riley.
Where is it? What is
John C. Riley.
Where the hell did Tim and Eric come from? But all right, it's like, but anyways, it's a scene where the dad he have enough. Like they sleepwalking. He's like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna wake him up. And the mom is like, don't wake up nobody sleepwalk.
Yeah.
And when he wake him up, they basically whooped his fucking ass.
Yeah.
Like they woke up in a whole
They be out
panic.
of it,
And Will
yeah.
Ferrell and the main man, they cooked him. I think they grabbed him
Yeah,
out.
like-
They threw him out the crib.
Could
They
you
say your fight or
imagine?
flight might come into. So
Yeah,
they
exactly.
fight
Because
you, like,
could you
Yeah.
imagine you standing up in the middle of the living room somewhere or whatever, but you would sleep, so you just wake up
and you wake up
just,
to somebody holding you or somebody just in
You
your
might get
face.
kicked in
You
the
could have been having a
face.
nightmare. You
And-
could have been in
but-
a nightmare and woke
That-
up and it's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
it's gone.
But sometimes they say you're not fully, like when they wake you up, you don't wake up.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You're,
You don't
full
really wake
conscious.
up.
You like
Yeah.
in fight or flight. So now you either might run on them niggas or you might beat their ass. That's where you get.
That's like that feeling of like you can't throw a punch in a dream. Somebody probably wake you up, but you still sleep. You probably throwing everything you couldn't do
You
in a
like
dream.
this.
You probably like
Like,
bet.
usually like that,
Right,
thinking you
yeah. The
fucking
nigga wake
shit
you
up.
up. Now you Muhammad
Now you
Ali
up
for
and you
real,
really
but you
knock 'em
still
out, like-
sleep. Yeah, so you
Yeah, no,
definitely don't
that's-
want to wake nobody up. That's
That's the thing.
mean.
I've experienced sleep paralysis a lot, especially as a child. It's definitely calmed down a lot once I got older. But I think also because like once I learned how to manipulate it, and once I've learned how to like manipulate my dreams too, even like bringing people into my dreams too, is just like that's a real thing. So it's like
Who the fuck you done bring into a dream?
Hey yo, he said I wasn't never invited.
Yeah, I don't remember my subconscious. Maybe I remember
How
the
would you
dream.
know?
I ain't remember the dream that you bring me into. Okay.
you wouldn't.
Oh, you're not
wouldn't
saying
know.
you bring another person consciousness. You're saying you bring an actual like from your kind. Okay, I thought you
Yeah.
meant like dream connecting some shit.
No.
That you was on some what's that movie?
But
You gotta watch her at night. She
I've learned to control
What's
my
that
dreams,
movie
but
when they
it's
was going
hard.
into
Fucking
each
been
other's
like-
dreams?
Levios and been in my fucking brain.
Like once I reach a certain level in my sleep, I can't control my dream anymore.
My thing is
That shit just be
always
running.
realizing at that point, at
Running,
some point
running,
in my dream, I
running.
realized that it's a dream because sometimes the dreams
No.
do feel so real
Yo.
that but it's always something that happens that makes me be like,
Right.
okay, we're dreaming. Cool. Now I'm about to switch this shit.
Hey,
cool.
And all
No
my
worries.
most realistic dreams. This is one that I had to really pay attention to because as a kid, all my realistic
go to the
dreams
bathroom
would
in your
have
dreams.
a fucking toilet every fucking time.
Damn, how the fuck did you know she was going to piss?
Yo, every time, most realistic dreams would have a fucking toilet. I'm doing everything. I'm moving. I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm thinking, the fuck? I had to learn the toilet is a no-no. That's how you know you're in a
Yeah.
dream. You see a toilet, don't use it. Get the fuck
Yeah.
up. Get
But that's
up, get
also
up,
why
get up.
when I do go to the bathroom in real life, like I take my phone with me. I'm always checking the time. Like it's always something that's like an indicator. Like this is real life. This is not a dream. Like if I go to the bathroom and I sit on the toilet, I'm like, are you up? Is this like we're not sleeping? Because sometimes I might get into a deep sleep where I'm like sleep, and I just by nature like I feel like I go to the bathroom, so I get up and go to the bathroom. But I'm like, are we up or is this a dream?
Mm-hmm.
Like.
I never asked you this question. Y'all ever been drunk and pissed somewhere? Y'all piss yourself and piss in the party? Because niggas do it in the party.
Nah.
Piss in the
Piss
party.
on yourself in a party because you drunk is crazy.
No, I know some girls do that.
I don't like getting blackout drunk though.
I
so
won't
I'm
go
excluded.
outside and piss
Yeah.
anywhere.
So like you drunk and you think you make it outside, but like, I didn't see girl to make it to like the land and be like fuck it, and be pissed.
Oh well, as long as it's not on yourself, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, yo.
No, I've done that. Yeah, and I agree. As long as it's not
Because
on me.
my thing is, especially if you got jeans on, because you imagine walking back into the party
this
with
nigga
pissy
Carter.
ass jeans,
Hey,
like
yo.
that's crazy work. No,
Well,
I've
hopefully
gotten
you're really
to-
trying to get off of any houseware floor that you're trying to. If you have to pee and you
Listen.
can't make it to no bathroom, You're trying to get to concrete or grass.
I've been
Hey,
to
yo,
a
when
point
you come
where
out
it's
doing
like college party days where it's like, oh, somebody was in the bathroom. Like, girl, I don't care.
Oh,
I come
open the
in the
bathroom,
bathroom and
I
I
got a
pee
tub.
in the tub. Yeah,
Shit,
like,
it's a tub,
you're
it's a sink. I will
tripping.
hop up on the
I
sink
don't
if I
care.
got
I
to.
can get on
You
the sink. Like,
tripping.
it don't matter. But I'm not peeing on myself.
Yeah, you're not. You're
My fit
you're
is
out
not
of here.
made for urine.
Shit,
Like,
yeah, no,
And
no,
then
no,
like
no,
you just gotta walk around smelling like pee.
No,
like,
no,
I
no.
just-
I fuck around and pee in a bottle before I had to do that shit.
yeah,
You
like
tripping.
anything to make
pissing
it
on
happen,
myself.
Kevin. I'm
I'm not
doing
pissing
it.
on myself. That's
Mm-mm.
why I keep bottles in the car. I refuse.
No, my last two things were Eve's billionaire dinner with no niggas around, and the NFL player who girl tried to expose him for flying her out a little bit before he proposed.
I don't even
That's
know
weird.
about that one.
I guess we could talk about Eve because that's weird. But yeah, I mean, what do you expect? She married a
And
white
Dwight
man.
Howard. But that's a whole nother day.
Yeah, she married a white man. Of course,
Royce
the dinner
is
table is
talking.
going to look like that. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So if you were married to, so let's say we both
Never gonna
billionaires.
happen. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
I knew I was talking to, so I was rearranging the question. We're both billionaires,
Mhm.
and we are at the point to where dinners are not just for leisure or fun. This is a leveling up thing. So you're at this billionaire dinner, and you're Eve's only black plus one couple. What do you do? And like, how do you navigate?
I mean, realistically, for me, it really just like I understand the question, but I just feel like there is a certain dollar amount that I feel like my life would be very comfortable with, and I don't think it needs to be $1 billion. Like, I'm okay with not being in spaces that I'm not comfortable with as long as my life is still comfortable for me. So if it's taking me to go be in a room with people who would literally put my head on a plate for dinner if they had the chance to do it, I don't need $1 billion. Like, I don't.
I mean, in certain goals and certain chasing, I do hear that response as people are into the chase. But once you hit the chase to where you're at the point to wherever you say you're comfortable, there becomes usually a second part of like the part of life to where
I do agree.
I get that you, especially you, I get that you. There might be a point to where you relax, but I don't got that relaxation taking long. I can see you not even winning the money for you, but you're at this point to where I can get up and donate. I can change, like I can finesse my way. For me,
No, you're right,
I can
but
finesse
that
my way in
doesn't
the
mean-
Amazon doors. I get 400 billion.
I
I
don't
just
need to be in Amazon
flood the
doors.
streets.
But that's what I mean.
I
Like,
mean, Jeff's a wild boy, but
that's
just
what
an
I'm
example
saying.
of a
Everything
billionaire.
has to be
I
in
don't really fuck
alignment.
with Elon like that.
Everything has to be in alignment for me, and I feel like people that goal pushes higher because when people get to that certain level of comfortability, they then up their comfortability. Like what I mean by, like, okay, let's say now we're like, all I need is a 6-bedroom house with a 4-car garage, front and backyard gated off. Cool. Once you get that, then it's like, okay, now I need a 16-bedroom, and that's why you feel so pressured to go somewhere else.
Or
I
the
told you
pressure
I was
could be,
comfortable with a 6-bedroom,
I need
and now
my
I'm
family
comfortable.
for the rest of time to have a 6-bedroom crib in their lives for the rest of time.
Right, and hear
I'm
me
taking
out.
care of my, like, again, at that certain, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have that same thought, but then when I
Yeah,
sit
it's
and talk to
different.
these people and understand the mindset when you get to certain kinds of income,
I would like to be able to put people
You
in
kinda
positions
transition.
to take care of themselves because I'm never taking on the responsibility to being the caretaker of my family for the rest of my
but
life.
I'm saying that you have the ability to get to this money, and it's you had to go to the white Eve billionaire dinner. Eve's there. You might, for me, I was gonna say I might try and kick it with Eve or the cooks. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the kitchen. I'm hot. I'm not gonna be at the dinner table all night with these creepy ass white folks. But I'm just saying, in the sense of the matter is, whatever it may be, when you get to that point, it can change and you can progress to whatever that astronomical number would be, and it not be something out of pure greed. It could be something out of your family's need to survive. And because you have this access, I get you saying, like, I don't need, they can fail from the zone, but nobody might never have the access you have again. Like, it's a different way how you set up the place, however we maneuvered, when we maneuver, it puts you in a place where you have this particular access to these billionaires to do kind of whatever you say. It's part of why you here. But you gotta make your pitch right, whatever it may be. But you're saying I wouldn't make the pitch. I'm saying, well, you sure?
Like I said, if it's not in alignment, then no. Like, if it doesn't feel right, no. If it's not,
But the deal you make is just the pitch is the uncomfortable place, but the deal is
But
yours.
my thing is, morality is, again, no, and I say this multiple times, no millionaire or billionaire has gotten to where they are financially without doing something that was not morally correct. And I'm saying I don't want to take money from anybody who's used certain stepping stones to get their money as contribution to anything that I'm doing if it is not morally correct. Because what I'm doing has to be in perfect alignment with whoever I choose to work with.
So you would never list your products on Amazon?
Do I have products on Amazon?
I'm just asking.
Do I have products on Amazon?
Not currently.
No.
So never. Okay.
No, I don't agree with the practices there. No.
Gotcha. And respect.
No. And that's why I'm okay with things taking a little longer or me taking a different route for things that I know that I'm going to achieve. That's okay with me because I know that when I get there, I can say I did so sustainably, I did so ethically, I did so morally, and I did so, and I'm able to sleep at night. I'm fine with that.
Respect.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Sports.
Hey yo.
You had a Sin sports question. I was interested.
It wasn't really. It was just overall. You
general.
didn't have to like sports to be able to
Right,
chime
yeah,
your
that's what I'm
opinion on this. So it's a Philadelphia podcast, Philadelphian podcast. We love the Eagles over here. We got Saquon Barkley doing some amazing things. He broke the Eagles' single season rushing record. He's 101 yards away from breaking the NFL single season rushing record. And the holder of that record does not want him to break it. And I will say this, I will read his tweet and exactly how he said it, and then I will ask y'all how y'all feel about it. So he basically said, I don't think he'll break it, but if he breaks it, he breaks it. Do I want him to break it? Absolutely not. I don't pull no punches on that, but I'm not whining about it. Like, he had 17 games to do it. That was a little shady. But he had 17 games to do it. But hey, football is football. Like, so my question is, like, do y'all see what he said as hating?
I will answer first because we already spoke about mine. It is clear hate. It's a ton of fucking hate. He's a hating ass old head. We better play Saquon against the Giants because, we can only rush 6 or 7 players, so there's no reason we need to rush our whole team because our whole team's fucking amazing. And who do we decide to be like, hey, you niggas are more important than these niggas? So fuck that, we playing. Saquon going to break the record on the Giants. Fuck you, you old head ass nigga. Because guess what? It's never going back to under 17 games. Guess what? It's always going to be a different way to get in the process broke, but your record being broke progresses the game forward. Hey, niggas is saying the lights ain't looking too good for the NBA. You want to happen in the NFL? I see niggas trying. You got niggas, new partnerships is coming. The NFL needs us to be a dynasty. A little bit of this shit is part of the script because Pat's already over there. You need an opposing force or it's not that fun. We already did this shit with Tom Brady. Niggas, the Chiefs niggas is like, oh shit, them niggas is 14-1. All right, fuck it. That's Chiefs. You need some controversy. You need some beef. So letting us get up there is part of this. And yeah, old head, I'm sorry. We get fucking good, nigga. Blame the Giants, not us, nigga. You pussy.
Damn.
Well, I feel like why did he say he don't want him to break it or win it or whatever?
Because that's
Well,
hate.
all right. To answer that question, I'll basically give my response.
That's basically all hate.
I don't think it was hate. I think I'm gonna use our guest JJ's perspective. Remember when I spoke my opinion about the club and how I hated the whole thought? Well, I don't think he was here for that episode, actually.
Nope.
He was not. So, all right. Well, we spoke about Cam Newton, who says he doesn't even go to the club for women. He doesn't even go to the club for women. He goes to the club because he wish a nigga would think he gonna throw more money than him. His competitive. That was my take. But JJ's defense was that when you speaking of a competitor of that level, they want to win at anything, even
Everything
if it's
is
the
a
smallest
competition.
petty thing, as in we throwing dollars in the club. So now I could see if he was going out there like he should not break it. Y'all should not allow him to break it. Y'all should not. If he was going in there like y'all should not allow this man to do that.
Yeah,
But I heard more so I don't want him to do it.
That's why I
But
was saying,
if
like,
he
why?
does it, he does it. I hear a competitor. I hear somebody who takes pride in the fact that they held this record.
Also, this question
And-
was asked of another
The
football player.
current
or-
foot-
Yeah,
record holder said
So
this.
yeah, so
Okay,
a
that makes-
retired
okay.
football player who's like 64.
Yeah.
He was basically saying,
He's the
I
record
don't want.
holder?
Yeah, he is the record holder, and
Okay.
our player is 100 yards
Well,
away
that
from
makes
breaking
sense.
it.
Now, with
Right.
more context, that
I-
makes sense.
Yeah, like I could see that. I would have called him a hater if,
Yeah,
like
it
I
makes
said, if
sense
he
'cause he
came
hating.
out and was like, y'all should not let him do it. Like if he came out and tried to like
gatekeep the record. But he's more so like me.
Like, of course, I don't want him to
I don't
do
want
it,
to lose
but-
my
Hold
record.
on. I'm shooting back at that. You can't then discredit my record by adding a caveat that you did it.
Yeah,
in
that was
less
shady.
games.
That was shady.
Soon as you said that,
Hey,
everything hate.
But I think anybody from that era would probably try to throw that out there because at the end, because you even got fans, you got Eagles fans that I've spoken to that have said like, as even though I want him to break the record and that is the record, it was shorter games. Like you've had people that are siding with Saquon that have at least acknowledged that like, hey, we do have an extra game now, and they're not saying it like we have an extra game so it doesn't count. They're just acknowledging it. You know what I mean? Because like, at the end of the day, these same people saying that will very much clap and probably take a shot to Saquon breaking that record. So no one that I've heard say that is saying it against Saquon, but it's more so just acknowledging what it is. Like, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, you do got this extra game, but hitting 2,000 yards is hard, whether it was 16 games or 17 games. That is a hard feature to do. That's why
Very
it
rare.
took so long for this record to even be intimidated at all. So we still gonna give him his credit.
I'm cool.
Me seeing 17 games does not take away from Saquon. I do agree that
It could never.
when he threw out that was him being a little hurt. That was a little bit of him being butthurt when he was like, "It is 17 games now." All right, yeah, Eric, you was a little butthurt. I can't defend you there.
And
But
there was
I-
a record
but I will
before you,
defend-
Mr. Dickerson.
but I will-
You went into whatever game you were before, and somebody was like, "Hey, you close to this record, man. We might want to turn it up in the season and make this a thing." And the same thing happened right now with Saquon. And in that moment, for you, not same. I had the same exact response for fucking Kareem with LeBron James, hating that fucking old head. Look, Jordan with his hating that shit, hating that fucking old head. Hey, nigga. This is a different time, different era. For the game to progress, somebody has to break these records. If not, then it's fucking over.
All right, I'll give you an example of somebody who
They
had
just were
the
saying
same.
running backs is over.
I'll give you an example of somebody who had the same viewpoint as Eric, but they handled it way better, so it didn't come with flack. But Reggie Miller and Ray Allen, when Steph Curry eclipsed their record, they made it clear that like I didn't want him to break my record, but they did celebrate him. That was the difference. They did celebrate him. They were there when he broke his record. The two, fucking Reggie Miller and Ray Allen, they on the court while Steph is breaking the record. But when you talked about it, the competitiveness in them eventually comes out and lets you know, hey, I didn't want him to break my record though. But it's like, congratulations though. So I will say Eric was a little butthurt. I think he took a little butthurt approach, especially once you threw out the 17 games. Like that probably right then and there let it be known that no matter how you go about it, you a
put an
little butthurt.
asterisk.
Yeah, like you a little butthurt about it because you threw that out. But I didn't think him stating that he doesn't want his record to be broken. These are competitors we talking. They don't want to lose. So it's like you hear my records being broken in a sense. In one way, you could think, we pushing the culture forward. Like the people, these are the heirs of what we already started. That's the right way to look at it. And then also the competitive way is like, you got pride in knowing like, hey, I've been holding this record for so long, and damn, somebody's about to take it from me. I don't
That's
see
why
the
I said I
hate and not
understand,
wanting
like, I
to
get it
lose
if,
it.
like,
You was hating for the 17
So,
games.
but
though.
as
You
a
was
true
hating for the 17
competitor,
games.
as a true competitor,
you would want
would want
somebody to
competition.
compete
would
there.
want the
Yeah.
competition.
You would want somebody to keep coming to
progress.
give
Like,
you a competition.
I
you
think that's
can't-
where the respect comes in. When he says,
Yeah.
if he breaks it, he breaks it. I'm not whining. He said, I'm not.
That-
You
I'm not
whining.
whining. You
You
did whine
whine.
about the 17 games, but like I said, for me, whining would have been him going out his way to campaign stopping him from doing it.
Yeah.
That's whining for me. If you're going out your
What
way
exactly happened that's
of like
constituting as him whining for 17
him
games
whining
or
is him
whatever?
speaking
because
on,
back in the day
again,
when he did it, it was only 16 games. So now there's an extra game. So it's like you have an extra opportunity that I didn't have.
Okay.
So he's trying to
Even
say like
that, I
that's a
don't
little
feel like,
slighted.
So yeah, I definitely agree with Peyton, and especially with more context as far as it not being hate. Like I feel like if you asked the man about it too, number one, it's not that he just came out of nowhere, turned the camera on, and shared his opinion. You just said that somebody asked him this question. So you were asked about this question, and he gave a realistic answer. Like, obviously, if I'm the holder, I don't want nobody to take my title. But if it does happen, it happens. Also, I'm notifying y'all that there is a slight difference too. Like back when I did it, this was happening. He's doing it, and now this is happening. I don't think there is anything hateful about saying what it is, because all I heard was that he said what it is.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
the
want my
17
title
games,
taken, but
all
if
right,
you
whatever.
take it,
Yeah, like the
cool.
17 games, all right, you was a little salty. That's not hard to see that you might have been a little
But
That's
salty.
equivalent to your parents,
again,
like,
I
back
call
in
it
the
hate
day, we
because
ain't had to
you're-
do this. Like, that's the same shit. Like,
I just be trying to be careful with how we like. I feel like we do use some
as a whole, I think we use some strong words and very like general like phrases that
For sure.
to
That's
where,
why I don't agree with that. I don't think that that's
yeah,
hating
to
at
where
all.
I could see
I
where,
could see
but I do
hating
think
if
he was
he
a
would've
little but
said-
yeah, I'm about to,
he could have been butthurt
I
for
can
sure.
agree he was butthurt when he said the 17 game shit. There's no denying that you threw that in there because you was a little butthurt. Like you threw in the like that's like when a chick slide another chick on some like your hair look nice, but you seen me with that last week. Like you threw that little elbow in there where it's like I know you saw me post the red hair back 2 weeks ago. Now
my
you got
gosh,
red
that
hair,
definitely
but it
happened
looked
to me
nice
before.
though. It looked cool. So like we've seen it happen where you give props, but it come with a little shade. He was butthurt for sure. But I just wanted to, it's like then when I hear like hating ass nigga is strong. Like that's strong. Hating ass
'Cause we
nigga
seen some
like you
haters
can be
before.
hurt and salty, but hating ass nigga is strong. That sounds like you were going out your way. That sounds like you started a GoFundMe or like let me get enough signatures to stop him from getting this fucking right. Like that sounds like you went out your way to stop it from happening.
You did,
versus
because
like,
the question you could have just
I don't
said,
think you went out your
hey,
way
if he breaks it, he breaks it. That's the end of the
Do you
statement. Once
think-
you add a caveat and put an asterisk of your Hall of
That's
Fame
butthurt.
career
That
next
is
to his
butthurt.
name, is butthurt and hating to me. Because before you broke it, guess who did it in 14 games? Fucking OJ did 2,000 games in 4. Like it's always a record to be broke. Somebody can do it, but in this situation,
well, I wonder what OJ
Eric
said about
Dickerson,
it.
OJ was fucking fine, nigga, at the time. It's again at the again.
Are
we
you
speaking
sure,
to
or are you
somebody.
just saying
I
that?
just read it, but
No,
again,
I'm about to say, I
at the
hope you're right.
time, you don't have to put this rhetoric in the mix of the season because then these thoughts come into play. And the people saying you got to arrest Saquon. Hey, this does everything for your position. Hey, last year they told you running backs weren't shit. Saquon was let go for nothing. Fucking Josh Jacobs, nothing. Derrick Henry, nothing. These niggas is having Hall of Fame careers this year. Your position that niggas just told you didn't matter again, nigga. So I want you to fucking hear, oh yeah, break it, Saquon. Put running backs back on the map. Make sure running backs, what I grew up loving in position, get back to being able to be 40 million, 50 million, 60 million dollar niggas because in reality they risk their body the most and had the shortest term in career, and then everybody said you didn't do shit. AP has been forgotten about, which is fucking disgusting to me in all this conversation. Nigga changed the game.
Do y'all think he would have been nasty about it if Saquon breaks the record? Do y'all think y'all got him? Do y'all got him?
Hey, I'm gonna
Talking
find
it
out
up
next
and
week at
like-
the Giants game if he there.
I mean,
if he
I
there,
don't know his.
if he at the Giants game, I'm with you. If he not there, then it's hate.
Well,
I don't know his
I hate the-
personality, whatever, but
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but an hour ago Nick Sirianni came out and said Saquon not playing. But yeah, so there's that. So Eric Dickerson got the last laugh, unfortunately. Fuck that nigga.
But again,
on that
that's
case,
why it's hate.
In that case, fuck that nigga because he a giant. So fuck that nigga because Saquon not gonna break the record. But like just like I said, going off of JJ's philosophy, I could see the competitiveness in
yeah.
him not wanting to lose
Yeah.
the record. Like I don't, and but I can see where you like where he throws in the it was 17 games though. All right,
Nah, really
you
don't.
was butthurt. I
Yeah.
don't think you like a hating ass. Like I won't give you the big ass stamp of like certified flat out hate. One of the biggest haters I've ever like. It's like you was butthurt. I tread lightly on like calling you a hater. It's like out of competitiveness, you butthurt. Look at the shit that Steph and LeBron have said to each other, the jabs they've given each other, and now look at their relationship just in terms of what their competitiveness and their rivalry has created in terms of a legacy for them two. Now these motherfuckers is doing podcasts together where we watch them throw shots at each other. We
and
watch them
KD
say,
too, yeah.
we watch them throw little like subtle jabs at each other and look like either side is butthurt. But it was the competitiveness bringing that out where you see that when it all died down, they was able to look back and be like, damn, bro, our careers is vicious, and now we all a part of each other's legacy, and like they cool now. Look at like Johnson and Bird, like they had a crazy beef, and now you look at it, I ain't gonna say they as cool as Bron and Steph, but now
They
they pretty
time.
tight
They
now.
was
Yeah,
hugging.
you know
They
what I
was
mean?
cool
So
during the Olympics.
but in that moment, they both probably had
Yeah.
some butthurt moments that you could almost look at that and be like, you a hating ass
Under
nigga the whole
regulation
time.
time and season time, when my life and career's in the line, you can talk about it. But hey, when you 60 years removed from the fucking game, he not that old.
Oh, didn't Kareem
Yes.
say he didn't want LeBron to break his record
That's what
too?
I said, and I call Kareem a hater as well. And
But
Michael
then he
Jordan.
give him his props. Did he not give him his props?
He was hating for a very long time, in the whole year.
Really?
That whole year he was hating. So he
Worse
was a
than
fucking
Eric
hater.
though, right? Because Eric
'cause
just came
Eric
out and said, he just said one little thing and left it
Football plays a
alone.
little different. So again, but right now, about the rap. But hey, Nick, fuck y'all. He should play. I think Jalen should play. We need momentum into the playoffs. But yeah, this has been your friend. I'm really mad that this nigga not playing.
I cooked him
This has
with
been
that
your
one.
friend.
See how
Yo, I hope y'all
I
cut
hit him with
Landry
that
Dickerson
lottery
the check.
ticket. I hit him with
Cut-
that lottery ticket. I got him
Right.
riled up and was like,
Right.
yo, he
Like,
not playing, bro.
Cut-
Snatchies.
cut Landry Dickerson the check. Cut Jordan Mailata the check. Cut the whole offensive line the check. Then because you robbing them of fucking
Yeah, them
greatness.
niggas going into the
These
Hall of
niggas'
Fame.
Hall of Fame careers could be stamped with having a Hall of Fame fucking running back in as they rush season as the old lineman. Nut ass niggas. But
That's
yeah,
real shit,
this
though.
been your friend every podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all niggas, hey Eagles, love y'all. This was stupid. And yeah, anybody else got anything for the people?
You already know, like I told y'all before, anybody, the first 10 people who order from my M. Gotti Beauty Shop on Etsy gets refunded back half their order amount.
Shit,
So
go cop. It might last long.
it's not going to last long.
It's not gonna last
I
long
said
at
10
all.
people. I was very specific. I'm not, I'm not putting a date on it. I'm saying the first 10 people. The first 10 people will get their half of their amount refunded back to them. All I need for you to do is simply write me a review on Etsy. I'm trying to push my shop to the top recommendations, and that means really great things for you. And if you're on my regular website, I still love you as well. Use code neighbor at checkout, but that's only if you're a neighbor. And that's mgodibeauty.com. All right.
Magic. Peace. Paid, Mr. 8.
Hey, man. Send me some parlays before I get
Alright.
mad.
Okay.
That's it, man.
Before I get mad, my favorite term.
Yeah, bro. Send
like,
me
I
some
really will
parlays
get
before
mad.
I get mad, bro. I'm
And
tired of
you
this.
don't want me mad. So, like, don't make me mad.
I'm like 0-10. I thought I was gonna get a New Year's ticket hit. Like,
Hey, yo.
nope.
Hey, yo. Well, send them parlays. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all social media, and we out. Happy New Year.
Bye.